So hopefully people find us. So officially, we're live now. There's
Take two.
take two. Our fuck up. So.
I think it's more like 2.5.
Oh well.
She was playing around with that picture for a
Is
while.
that supposed to happen?
Shit.
Get over there now that I'm hearing that.
What's supposed to happen?
I wasn't, I don't need to.
Sorry, I tried to wait.
Well, I think that was the main cause of it because it went right up in me.
That works.
I'm
Be
sorry
alright.
about
It'll be gone
So-
in a few seconds.
Why'd we, redo this?
that. Alright,
Just
hello
to-
everybody who is listening to the stream at the moment. We're not going to have 6 minutes of nothing again. So I'm going to fill the space while everyone is in the kitchen with random bullshit.
Please don't.
That's
Appreciate
somewhat
Sandy.
comedic, I hope.
Hope. We hope. We do.
So, if other podcasts can get away with it, so can I. Waiting for everyone to get back in here.
Everybody's back in here. You may proceed.
Where is the Momo?
I can hear, I have ears.
I got
Momo has
ears,
ears.
bitch.
Good to know. Alright,
Stevie Wonder.
so, last we left off, you were left alone in the fortress by Captain Jackson. You had just had a run-in with his friendly brother, Toya, who
Ow.
is just an absolute treat.
Yeah, no, I really like that guy.
Yeah,
he
sure.
heard.
After Toya left and Styx kind of calmed down at the bar a bit, or not Styx, Jackson, he went out to find more information on potential artifacts, because regardless of his brother's threats, he isn't quite giving up yet. He left you guys back in charge of the fortress. He said he'd return when he finds information on the next location. And until then, to relax, enjoy yourselves. He leaves you behind, telling you you really need to go to a spa. Or a bathhouse. Or a stream. Just bathe. Somehow
I'm a
just
sailor.
bathe.
I've been on a boat. How do I smell that bad?
It's a
I mean,
dwarf
apparently you
thing.
smell
You
worse than the
clearly
other
don't
sailors.
understand.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, I was more asking me.
I'm pretty sure I cleaned him the other day.
Prestidigitation doesn't actually clean me.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't
It
actually
didn't
repair.
last.
It does
Oh.
actually clean.
It didn't last.
It didn't last.
It's a
long.
dwarf thing that you clearly don't understand too well.
Me?
Yes, because everyone hates it. You're like, I don't see what your problem is. They're like, yeah, it's a dwarf thing. You clearly don't understand. Y'all just wusses.
Undeveloped nostrils. 17 millennia? 17 millennia of evolution brought me these nostrils.
Jesus.
17,000 years.
Not me particularly, but the evolution of dwarves, right?
Right? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Canon, blah blah blah, mumbo jumbo, years.
Specifically,
and things.
17,000 years was specifically spent on their nostrils.
Yep. It's a dwarf thing you wouldn't understand.
Crafted by Moradin himself.
I don't know what happened to all the other races during this time. They just weren't evolving their nostrils.
No, they were getting pointy ears.
All of the other races.
Or shorter. Or taller. Taller and pointier.
Okay.
To varying degrees.
Well,
Yours focused on the important things.
Hair and nostrils.
Yeah.
much hair. Much hair.
And much nostrils. You ever seen a dwarf with a small nose? The answer is no.
I can't tell who's more part pig. You guys are the orcs. Oh. Don't
Those
look
are
at me
the
like that.
anthropomorphic.
Says the half succubus.
Burn.
More
Underworld
like
burn.
I'm more like
Succubus.
quarter succubus, something like that. Like a
Like
third.
because like Slade is a third. And, like,
Succubus.
Slade's he's like.
Succubus. Just a little bit.
I think that's a new adjective now.
Succubus.
So
Could also
You
be
have-
used as succubus.
Yeah. Succubus.
So you guys have been left in charge of this fortress in the city of Waterhaven.
Okay.
Cool. So should we introduce ourselves?
Or not Waterdeep, not Waterhaven, Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Waterhaven or Waterdeep? Which is it?
No, I was thinking Waterhaven because Waterdeep and Noble. It's a
Where are we?
background. You're in water.
Damn.
God damn!
I'm not used
That
to
is what the viewers are wondering right this moment.
That was the dwarf. And if you couldn't guess,
That was a character.
Way to be in character, yeah.
Where are we?
Waterdeep.
Give me a
Waterdeep, thank
second.
you.
Oh gosh.
Is it this point that you realize you guys have been out on the waves for a while and you have no
Ah.
supplies in there?
Well, that just
Oh. That's easy.
that was interesting. It's like just set it where it rests on that like that. Yeah, just like there we go. That's there.
I'm stealing a
That
centimeter.
actually is a better shot.
My throat is dying.
Dying.
That's your own
Death.
I am a bitch. I know this.
So, should we introduce
So I guess the
ourselves then?
limit's at least 16 now. Can't be under 16 and watch this.
Why?
Because the word bitch has been mentioned like 6 times.
Oh yeah, not safe for work stream, by the way. That just blanket statement. This is not safe for work.
Should I
Any way-
update
The
the
session
settings?
hasn't started.
Should I update the settings?
I don't, you know,
Just put it in the description. It's fine.
mention
Yeah,
if
right.
mention. You know,
I mean, Markiplier. You heard the way he
Suck your
talks?
bitch.
Fucking 13-year-olds watch him.
Right? Like,
No, yeah, and
If Mark gets away with it.
They know.
Well,
what
think about when
he's
you
going to
guys
do
were
with
like
that,
13.
Yeah,
you were
well, I mean, if
probably
it's not
swearing
in the
sucking
description,
dick.
like, hey,
yeah, I mean, most
okay,
kids
now
I
it's
see
definitely
just.
not safe for work.
I don't think we were like the
I don't even-
kids
I didn't
that
even catch
we're
what
worried
the fuck
about right
he
now, though.
Hey, as long as we mention it's not safe for work somewhere early-ish on into the stream, we're fine.
Right? Something. We're like 6
Alright,
minutes.
fine,
7
so
minutes in.
it's
We'll put it in
not-
the description. It's okay.
So, well, I guess fine, then I'll start. So, I am Kai, the alchemist, engineer, and totally, absolutely not a warlock. Totally.
Toads.
And totally not toting around a very sassy demon succubus thing.
Shayon, your character.
Hi, I be Garthos.
Much more piratey than last time, apparently.
Well, you know, time on the ocean will turn you piratey. Get you salty, nice and salty. Anyway,
Let me guess. It's a dwarf thing.
it's a dwarf thing you wouldn't understand. So I'm the
Salty.
dwarven battle rager. I got really pointy, spiky armor, so don't fuck with me. No messing with me.
Quickest shorthand for battle ragers. Think of what humans think of dwarves. That's what dwarves think of battle ragers.
You say that every time.
I mean,
We get it.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's a good shorthand for new viewers. Every video is someone's first. Especially this one. It's the first one on YouTube, so.
It is the first official one on YouTube.
Yeah. So I drink a lot. It's a dwarf thing. Maybe you might understand that one.
That one
Anyway,
you might understand.
that one makes a little bit more sense for everyone.
so that's me, Garthos.
Gordon.
I'm a Nero Kenyan. I am a partial vampire that has recently been granted life again. Not normal life, just not hell life. So
Your unlife was returned.
my unlife was returned. So I'm currently undergoing some personality changes and readjustments.
He's going through unlife puberty.
Hey, I made sure you didn't die, my friend.
Would we introduce ourselves?
After we
You know,
buried
like,
you.
You two will not because
did bury
you're only
him.
introduced in the story.
I made
Okay,
sure he
that's
was
what I
dead.
figured.
Not in that way, but I did make sure he was dead before we buried him. I swear.
So
you three, what do? You have the entire city of Waterhaven.
Well,
Waterdeep.
as
in
my-
front of you.
Captain told me I need to bathe, and the place is called Waterdeep. I'm going to go bathe.
I mean,
There's an ocean behind you.
That's not
Yeah.
bathing.
That's not.
That is not
It
bathing.
will be an improvement, probably.
No,
Most
because then it's
definitely.
gonna turn all stiff and saltwatery and have that weird after fish smell that
Then he
I'm
jumps
not
back
down.
after fish smell.
After fish smell.
You know. You know.
No, actually, I don't. I clean myself daily. Multiple times a day.
Do vampires
I
need
get
to clean
messy
themselves as
occasionally.
often as dwarves?
I mean, if anything, I think they're rotting faster than anyone inside. But
Inside.
yeah, that's gonna.
And that's
gonna
why I
make
clean
smell.
myself often.
He just kind of vaguely smells of sulfur at this point, I imagine.
Sure.
So,
So I bathe.
No, we're not
Right.
introducing.
Oh, right.
We're not being.
There's also a
We're not gonna break
reoccurring
it up.
NPC that is in almost every session named Crour. This is one of my old characters. I've tried to put him to the sidelines. I've kind of given up on that. He is a evil assassin who has a soft spot for one person on the face of the planet, no one else, and pretty much everyone else is either slight annoyances or problems to be dealt with.
don't piss off my murder husband.
I gave him a sandwich.
It's the best sandwich of his life.
Apparently.
That sounds really.
You know,
Yeah.
I made sure the vampire was dead and I gave him the best sandwich of his
I want
life.
to point out the assassin is asexual. I want to point that out. I can't say the same thing for the half elf.
Moving on.
Yes.
Past the shipping.
Let me have this.
The ship's passing in the night.
So what do you desire to do?
I'm
He's going to go jump in the ocean, I guess.
gonna go check on my.
Cannondorf!
Well, I guess I should go check on I'm gonna go check on Nuck. I'm gonna go to the stable, making sure that my horse hasn't devoured anyone or anything. Nuck?
Knock. Okay. Oh, you named your horse Nut?
Oh, geez, yeah, you should definitely check
I'm
on.
definitely gonna go check on
the
Nuck
horse.
real quick before I go check
So
on my library.
Nuck is still in his own stable. There does seem to be loose meat around him. You're not sure where it's from.
Lovely!
But you do know that you left
Is
the...
Crour's horse still there? There's
Yes, Kur's horse is on the other side of the fortress, because they're on separate stables.
Great.
You do know you left your elf barbarian
Oh,
companion in charge.
Is she
of
still
this place.
around?
Not that you've seen.
I mean, that could
Can I do a check real quick?
You'd have to be more specific with the check. You can make an entertainment check to see if Nuck appreciates your singing voice, but I doubt that's what you want
Can
to
I
do.
check to see if I know what kind of meat it is on that's scattered around the stable? Is there anything I know that, like, essentially, can I do a perception check
That would be a
for
nature.
anything other than maybe
Survival maybe.
no, maybe specifically okay, maybe not specifically for that because I don't know. No, I'm not gonna pretend like I know that. I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's anything like clothing wise or anything like that around, like anything that shows that maybe I'm hoping he didn't
Alright.
eat her.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
I'm checking to make sure he didn't eat her. Oh shit. That's an 11 for perception.
You don't see anything distinctly human.
During this time, I'm just having a snack in my bedroom.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. As long as he didn't eat anyone,
Well,
I don't want to have that
I can't
conversation.
say
See-
it didn't happen either.
Which is the reason
Yeah,
the
just like
dwarf
this like grotesque
says that you're
looking
more than half
demonic
vampire.
horse.
You have to.
with this, like-
You refer to
Looks
people
almost
as
like a
snacks.
kelpie kind of
Oh, no,
thing.
no, no,
with,
it's my
like,
Sagwagon.
My demon
Yeah,
is very
well,
fine.
okay, maybe I saw
This guy, this
He's
will
like-
jog your memory.
3/5 of a person.
He's my snack. He's my portable
We
snack.
found him in a bar in a cage and we felt bad. So now I have demon horse.
All right.
I had to bring him.
He likes Slade. He likes Slade. I can't.
So, yeah, so you see that he is fed with meat.
Alright, cool.
It does not appear to be directly human, from what you can see.
Cool! I mean, she wasn't human, but that's not what. That's semantics here.
It does not appear to be humanoid.
Okay. As long as he didn't eat her. Cool. I'm gonna go check on my library then. If that's the case. If somebody else wants to do something.
I'm having a snack.
How inhabited
For
is this
You
fortress?
nasty.
Not very.
You're so
Is there a lot of
gross.
buildings that are no
It's the
longer inhabited?
Sagwagon.
Are there a lot of
Yeah,
buildings that
you're
are no
drinking
longer
the
inhabited?
Sagwagon.
There's a
He
decent
likes
amount
it.
of rooms.
He has
I
brain
had
damage.
these paper that
That's
has the
accurate.
I did try to help.
I
I
know.
really did try to help.
But
But me and
essentially-
Milo
Is it a
could
forge?
not. We agreed. There was no helping him.
Yes, there is a forge in the below the library, actually.
Below the great.
What? What's below
There's
the
a lot of
library?
concrete between them. It's fine.
Well,
My Sagwagon's naked, isn't he?
Yes.
I need to buy him clothes when we go into town.
You do.
Wait, is this a thing that like has been just?
I think you like being naked.
I'm gonna clean him before we leave, at least.
Like we
But,
like
no,
wash
there's,
your
like,
fruit
outside
before you eat it,
buildings.
or-
There's the outer ring of buildings that is like all the main rooms, with the hallways, going between each room. The main courtyard, the library building with the forge under it, and then off to the side of the library is a separate kind of warehouse area. That's Crour's area, and he holds it to himself. Put that in the agreement of joining Jackson's.
It's
Crusade.
trapped, yo.
It's incredibly booby trapped. He's growing some plants in there. It's his area. And then there's the walls towards the ocean that block it off outside of the dock areas. So there's one entrance from the sea and one entrance from land.
Don't fuck up anything in the library. Do not touch my lab. Do
You're not my
touch
captain.
room.
I don't know what you're
No.
talking about.
These are
Technically
under the-
co-captains.
these are under the
Jackson runs a
agreement.
democracy, and they were taken on as part of the.
So they're
Temporarily.
co- so,
Part
Do
of
not
co-captains.
just the
wait,
library.
time out. Co-captains? I thought Jackson has like a first mate, and now there's co-captains. No.
It's
like
like
a-
a
it's like a
first mate. She's
council.
another one. Yeah, it's like a council. He is. I shouldn't say co-captains. Council is a better way to describe it. Essentially, he doesn't make decisions without his council. His first mate is part of the council. Kai and
Am I on
Crour
said council?
are part of the council. You are hired on.
Fuck this council, man.
The only
I mean, hey,
reason
you can
Kai and
stay
Crour are
here.
part of the council is because he came back to his fortress. They were the owners of it, but had actually kind of souped it up and upgraded some bits of it. So he's like, all right. They seem to be able to handle themselves. So
Yeah,
worry, Nero's not a part of any
Crour was
council.
ready to take them out. Like he was just like, "Oh, I got this." All this-
yeah, there. You do notice there are strings above the docks with pots of oil hanging from them, and
Holy
torches
crap.
with crossbows pointed at the strings.
Hacha?
Cha.
So, you went.
I went back to go check out my library because he fucked the library and he was hurting there, and I got to make sure nothing was damaged.
All right.
Motherfucker.
But we're ignoring the missing elf.
I'm sure she's around.
The library seems completely
My
intact.
fucking library matters, yo.
As you look around it, you don't really notice anything out of place. You notice one of the books was taken from a shelf and put on the table. Seems to be open door. It's open to page 73.
What is it? I don't know. What kind of book is it? Is
And
it
it seems like some romance book.
The Lusty Argonian.
The Lusty
Those-
Lizard book.
I'm gonna just like,
Kinky Kublo.
no. I'm just gonna shelf that again. Like, I don't know who
Some of
pulled
the
that
pages
out,
are
but
sticky.
they're.
No.
I wear gloves. This is why I wear. This is why I wear my alchemist gloves all times. Because gross. Gross.
Other than that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary in the library.
Okay, good. Fucking shit, motherfucker! In my freaking. He's the person who put that fucking enchantment that's on it, wasn't he?
Probably.
Motherfucking.
You can infer that.
For those who are wondering,
Is
the
her lab
library
in
is
this-
enchanted
Kai's lab
so
in
that
the
books
same building
cannot
as the
leave
library?
it.
No.
No, it's right
Kai's
next to our
lab's in
room.
his room.
Kai's lab and his room are like, it's all one area. Well, it's Kai and Crour's room and Kai's lab.
Okay.
They're weird. It's been like months since they've slept out of the same area. It's weird.
I'm trying to figure out what part I'm gonna make my abode. I don't like the idea of a library on top of me if I was gonna take the forge area, but probably what makes most sense.
I mean, you do. But Kai and Crour keep to themselves. Like, they've got their spaces and they will literally keep to themselves.
Okay, so I'll take the forge in the library. I mean, it's that building, you know, it's a space, you got the whole space in the lab and the whole thing, like, I'll just take this space, no big
I
deal.
will fucking fight you.
No big deal, no, calm down.
No. I don't give a crap what you do with the forge. That's all you. I have potential use for that. But
you were saying
the
forge
library.
in the library, right?
You said they're like in the same building, right?
The forge is below the library.
Yeah.
It's like there's an outside entrance to it, but it's below the library.
I mean, what use do I have for a library? Bunch of books.
Bunch of nerds.
Apparently, reading's not a dwarf thing.
How dare you?
They just read on stone. Like men.
Paper. It's
Reading. That
So
sounds
temporary.
Like elf talk.
You kidding? There's
So
knowledge
after
in
cleaning
here
up the
that's
side wagon
timeless.
and having my snack, I'm gonna go downstairs, try to meet with the group.
So do you go to the forge or?
No, I'm gonna go to
I
the
guess
library
I'm arguing
first
with
because
the dwarf
Kai's
over my
always in
fucking
the library.
library. Like,
I was
no.
wondering if I downstairs.
This is not up for debate.
he just starts walking off. Like, debate, whatever. I don't even know what debate means.
So what are you trying to
Isn't
stop?
that when you pleasure yourself?
He's trying to claim the library.
No, he's claiming the forge under the library.
No, he can have the forge when he's at the forge and the library.
It's
And
the
I,
same
Forge
building.
in the library.
Yeah, it's the same building.
So he's taking downstairs forge. You have the upstairs library.
Wait, who designed a forge
Thank you.
under the
I wanted to
library?
ask that.
I'm just thinking
I
about the
don't
things that
know.
are about to go boom. And there's
Like-
a bunch of flammable shit right above me, but nobody cares about that.
It's gotta be at
The
least
whole
like
thing is
5 different
enchanted,
fire
it's fine.
codes.
There's a lot of stone between
the
them.
fucking
It's
thing
fine.
is so covered in spells, it
That's
makes me
just
fucking
a
livid.
terrible idea.
It's magic.
Magic one
I hate how covered in spell it is. Spell it is.
Gesundheit.
So
Are you ever gonna meet these new mysterious people?
maybe if you ever leave your
fortress?
freaking fortress, yeah.
What?
You're not
Go
gonna meet any
out
new
in
people
public?
in your house.
You're like,
Absolutely.
why
not.
haven't these two random people just walked into our house?
Do you think I'm going to
To be
leave
fair,
my
we just
house?
walked into this
upset.
house.
Invited.
You think
No.
I'm leaving?
No, we broke in, killed who was here before, and kept it for ourselves.
Oh, well, that's just how it be sometimes.
Okay.
That's how
Okay,
Nero
so
died in
group
the
of
first
thieves
place.
break in and start killing everyone.
The only
Would you
reason,
prefer us to do that?
the only reason I would go back out into town would
Yeah,
be
no
to
problem.
go
Wait,
get.
there's a town?
You have no,
like
supply.
We're in Waterdeep. Yeah, Waterdeep.
Yeah, it's the
So that's
largest,
city.
largest
It's
city
a
in
coastal.
Faerune.
It's the coastal
Okay.
city.
We're just
like
outside
the Lords of
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right, so we're at a fort outside Waterdeep.
Yes.
Yeah, technically within the city, but
Yeah, we're
towards the
technically
north.
within a
You're
fort
like
within Waterdeep.
you're in like the schwinkier parts of Waterdeep. Not the high
Oh,
end, but like
okay.
the
We
schwinkier
just took
side of the
over.
docks.
We really just kind of walked in and kind of just booted
It
out of.
belonged to a thieves guild that they booted out of there.
We just took
Then
over.
the city just let them stay there
They're
because
just like,
no one
fuck
This is
it.
better than a thieves guild.
Right,
No
we
one
were
knew who
just
the
keeping
original
ourselves.
owners were, and then the original owners showed up, and it turned out to
Well,
be
they're
Jackson,
nothing.
but he was really cool with it. He was like,
We're
I'm
home
not
buddies.
here at the time anyways, go for it.
But no, apparently we're
He
out of
stays home and
supplies.
trains, and I stay home and fucking. By the way, I'm probably out of alchemic supplies, and that is exactly why I would need to
I
go
did
into-
say
Alright.
you are out of supplies.
I am
Thank
completely
you.
out of
I've
supplies. That's
bathed.
what I'm fucking for.
I
Okay.
have made myself at home in the forge. I am off to get a drink in town.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
going to go get a drink. You're going to go get supplies.
I'm, of course, not going without.
I need
my
some scroll
essentially
supplies
bodyguard.
and Sagwagon clothing.
bodyguard and some hogging. Or you're going for a.
I said scroll supplies. How do you
Scroll
get
supplies.
bodyguard?
That one said bodyguard.
That one. I'm that one now.
I mean, you have pink hair.
Did you just do stupid
There's a
duper
Scroll
something?
supplies,
There's a
bodyguard.
D20 probably under
It's
the
almost
couch
back
now.
to show.
Sure.
Time of year.
I'll just move them away from your screen if you're gonna go.
We have a little bit of room on this side if you want to
Well, hello there, Fauna.
Fuana.
What?
When she's this low, she's Fuana. She's not Fauna anymore.
Fuana.
What are you guys
I
looking
don't-
for?
My D20 that just fell off the table.
Oh, that sounds like a bad place for it.
I'm pretty sure it went under the couch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that's where I was looking and I didn't see it none.
Move your feet.
could be where my feet are. I don't know.
Did you?
Flash and lightning.
riveting adventures of Dungeons and Dragons.
Where are the dice?
Ah,
Alright.
Hey!
I have found it! There's your phone.
Now
So-
that you all know what
I hit my
Skylar's
fucking
die
head.
looks like.
God damn it, I hit my fucking face.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So, I'm gonna say you guys go together.
Well, you're wrong.
Just keep the party together. So, where are you going first? To get a drink or to go shopping?
To get a drink. Priorities, man.
I've been out at sea for fucking weeks now,
Exactly!
and I'd really
Rum.
like to fucking sit down, just fucking relax, and just
G-
fucking
decent
brew
rum.
some shit. Thanks. So,
Drink?
I'm going shopping.
All of your arguments seemed like you were going to side with him. And then you go and... You're like, so obviously I'm going to go shopping.
I can brew my own liquor.
What?
It
Wait a
tastes
minute,
like
wait a
shit.
minute,
No,
wait a minute,
no,
wait a
no,
minute,
no,
wait a minute.
no, no,
What?
you don't.
I can brew my own liquor.
I know, I've had one of the potions before, but
So I'm weird. I can do hangover cures, I can do minor medical cures, and I also am proficient in brewing liquor. You want my liquor rather than my potions. The liquor tastes better, I swear.
I've had the potions before.
They taste like shit.
They looked like shit. They smelled like shit.
It fucking worked!
And you know, I was raised...
It worked and it worked
If it
well.
walks like an elf, and it smells like an elf, and it talks like an elf, it's probably an elf. Which means it does magic weird shit.
No,
Which
it's a
is-
half elf.
I
So I'm half right.
Ah.
Alrighty, well, anyway, I'm going to the bar. Proximity-wise, what's the nearest bar to the fortress?
Proximity-wise, the nearest bar is the Dead Effort.
The Dead Effort.
Sounds like that's what all of Gary's thoughts were as
At least
well.
you tried.
You know, I've heard worse.
Oh,
You know, sailors who've given up on life hang out at the Dead Effort.
pretty much, yeah.
I'm done. I'm done today.
So do men
I'm
whose
going
wives
to
divorce
dead
them.
effort because I got no more.
They have a problem with people paying their tabs before jumping.
Oh, that's horrible. Canon.
So I drag Crour with me into town to go shopping.
So you go shopping, you go to a bar. So I'm gonna go with you because it gives me more time to think about that whole situation. So as you're walking to the bar,
I was never asked where I was going.
all right, where are you going?
Fuck you, no one gives a
Are
shit.
you going
Nero.
shopping with Faerune Market?
You were dead,
With
Nero,
Kaiser
no one
shopping?
cares.
Yeah, I'm going to the shopping district.
Okay,
No,
so I'll get to you in a minute. So
So essentially the same direction I'm going.
yes, it's your time. So you go to the bar, and on your way there, suddenly you hear a voice come out from the from the alleyway. It says, "Wait!"
Oh, that was the opposite of what I was expecting.
I slow my pace 50%.
You do so long enough to know that you're about to notice. Actually, what's your passive perception?
Where's that again?
Right
Underneath,
at the bottom of the
at
skills.
the bottom of the skills.
13.
Yeah. You notice that you're actually about to step on a creature.
No.
So I don't step on the creature.
It scurries out from your feet back into the alleyway, where you see this tiny little white mouse crawl up the arm of a scaled man in kind of grungy-looking clothes. He has bronze scales. Seems like an odd sort.
Was the mouse what was speaking?
No, he was.
No. Oh.
I was. was because you almost stepped
Can
on
you
my
tell
mouse.
if that was the case?
I was trying to. Yeah, I was like, Well, hello there.
Hello.
Would you like to buy me a drink for saving your mouse?
I think that's gonna be a persuasion.
I was immediately just like, buy me a drink!
Do you want to roll a persuasion, or do you want me to tell you to fuck off?
I'll roll a persuasion. All right, why not?
Oh, for the love of Christ, watch.
Because I mean, it's good enough. I might listen, but off the bat, no.
7.
Fuck you.
I don't know, do I do like a wisdom save or something like that?
I'm gonna say roll with advantage.
To beat a 7.
To beat a 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
charisma check?
Yeah, charisma.
Honey,
Charisma save, I should say.
that's a 22.
Roll again, so with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you already won, but
Yeah, the 22 is still the highest.
22.
So,
Okay.
Fuck off.
Would you like me to buy you a drink?
That's a kind gesture, but I don't drink, at least alcohol.
Well, what do you drink?
Normal things that aren't alcoholic. What kind of question is that?
I'm going for it. I drink things that aren't alcohol. I'm sorry. That doesn't compute.
What do you drink?
Water,
Yes.
milk.
Would you like a glass of milk? I will pay for a glass of milk if you would like to come to the tavern with me.
Milk!
You know what? Sure. Sure. I could use a good day.
Best way to bribe Skylar.
Out of character, absolutely.
I didn't even. Oh jeez. Oh god, I'm dying.
Me personally, that would have got me from the get-go. Milk? Hell yeah, I'm in. What are we doing?
This is a very shady situation, but you know what, I'm in.
I've seen the man drink an entire gallon in a matter of like 3 or 4 hours.
Milk.
Okay.
I've never I'm asking you to
You have
describe
been
milk
moved
to
into
me
friendship
on the
with
way
milk.
on the way to the
You
tavern.
see, it's this white liquid
In case
stuff
you guys
you
were
squeeze
wondering
out
if
of
they can.
animals.
In case you were wondering, I don't fucking care, Gordon.
So,
Fuck you, Gordon.
he's describing milk to you.
So that- Wow.
Sounds like those things that they said that dwarf boys have, or that dwarf boys don't have to drink like the other races because the other races need to get strong. Dwarf boys are already strong.
Or fucking, they drink milk. Fuck
No,
off.
we don't. We just eat the calcium directly.
Calcium deposits.
Yeah, just
It's a dwarf thing, you wouldn't understand.
Just
I
fucking
mean,
chew on the kidney
depending,
stones.
actually, depending on the universe, dwarves actually do that. Artemis Fowl was really
Yeah.
weird.
Yep. It's literally where my head went.
Artemis Fowl was really weird.
So,
It
to the tavern.
unhinged my
Sure,
jaw.
let's go.
All right, so we're headed to the to the dead effort.
Yeah. It would be the first time in a while that I've been in a tavern.
Alright, and we pan over to you guys walking into the market center.
Yes.
Or the shopping district over on the western side of Waterdeep.
You know, I get tired of the Sogwagon walking the wrong way, pull out my rope, and tie a leash around him.
You notice that the guards seem to appreciate that, actually.
Wait, do you like around his neck like a leash?
No,
or like a
around his
harness?
arms.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
pronounced
can
Sahwagan.
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 You
Like,
can't
Family
ride
Guy
in my
says
little
what?
Sahwagan.
Sahwagan.
I think you're about to be introduced.
Oh, cool.
So,
I hate how this camera does not understand how to stay focused, like, whatsoever.
It's like you, Fauna.
race you, Fauna!
That was good.
What race are you?
I'm like druid and
I
half
hate
elf.
you.
Half elf.
You agree with me.
I hate you.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna get some tavern sounds up for you.
Well,
Oh, no, wait.
Hey, wait, don't we get unlimited data?
Yeah, but we don't get strong signal out here.
Oh.
So, as you're walking into the market into the shopping district.
Marketing
Crour's
place.
eyes haven't like he hasn't been like staring at anyone too long, right?
No,
Oh, okay, cool.
not that you've seen. Kind of hard to tell without the pupils.
Uncomfortably correct.
But you do hear a voice coming from inside the marketplace. It seems to be pleading with the crowd. Please, you don't understand. You're killing the forest.
I think that's you.
I just knew half-elf druid, so I figured it'd hit me.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Moonlight Star Child.
Yes.
You are preaching to a crowd about how the city is destroying the forest.
Yeah. We need to like start finding other means for forest instead of wood. So he's killing off the forest, and I need this to make magical potions. And if we kill these trees, I won't be able to help you guys because I have no magical potions, no resources to get my magical potions. And if we just keep planting trees,
I'm just gonna like totally walk by with like trying like I got my goggles on, trying not to make eye contact.
you, I can see your eyes through those goggles.
Hey Kai.
You can't help the trees.
Oh no! As you're walking by, you see two people with a natural creature chained on a leash.
Oh god!
Oh, the humanity.
And then I use my do I have magic powers? Or-
No, you have commune with animals. Talk to the animal.
Oh,
It's not an animal.
It looks like one.
So-
It might as well be.
is it a dog?
It's a sentient
It's a
being.
Sahog.
No,
It's a Sahuagin, okay.
Gordon showed me. Oh my god!
Accurate! That was pretty accurate!
not for normal ones.
It looks up at you.
I told it to break free.
This motherfucker.
And
It yelled back potatoes.
let's keep looking.
Yeah, let me see the picture you used.
I throw a potato to it. I
Yeah,
just
okay.
happen to have a potato on me, so I throw
From the
it.
vegetables that people were throwing at you.
It grabs it out of midair and puts it on its head and smiles.
I speak more Sahuagin to
I'm
it.
gonna press the digitation.
You're not speaking
its head.
Sahogin, actually.
You're gonna
You
press
know
the
that
decision
very.
its head?
Yeah.
To
You don't
what?
know what
To
you're
clean
speaking,
it,
but
it
it's
just
responded.
Threw a tomato on it.
A potato.
No, it threw a potato and I put it on
Tomato,
its head.
potato.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I
fight it.
realize the animal is too stupid to free itself, so I take a much larger potato and chuck it at the owner.
Roll an attack.
So,
We're off to a great start, guys.
you're not proficient in potato, so you just add your dex bonus.
Okay,
Oh,
so
D&D quote of the night.
An
You're
8
not
plus-
proficient in potatoes.
and 8 plus what?
Your dexterity.
2.
Small.
So I got a 10.
Does that hit your AC?
No.
He successfully dodges your potato.
Does it
Dude.
scare the Sahuagin enough for it to break free and run loose?
It runs after the potato.
We're not free.
Stay.
Not free.
Stop.
He's pulling on the leash.
Okay.
I'm
I
just keep going. I'm just
I
like,
need
you
to-
know, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly
Crour
his kind of
follows you
shenanigans.
just to leave him out
That
there.
is totally his kind of shenanigans, and I'm leaving him to it.
I know how this looks.
Explain.
The guards are confused because they don't know what this is.
He has brain damage. The leash is to prevent him from wandering.
Is this the Sahuagin's owner?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's a vampire.
Slave owner.
Ah.
I'm not sure how immediately
He starts trying to look
noticeable
for
that
the
is.
potato.
This animal is a wild creature and should be free.
I mean, I found
he's
it
only
and it
up like
was
this.
enslaved, and
How would you feel if I put you on a leash?
I've been on a leash.
Sick. You're sick. This man's a pervert.
He's
Why
looking
is
through
that
the
guy-
potato.
Why is that guy looking at me?
No, that's the Sahuagin.
Oh.
Using
He
a
grabbed the
potato.
potato and he's using the potato as a telescope.
It really has brain damage.
I'm gonna try to tell it to eat the potato.
Have the potato boy. Good boy. It's animal handling.
What did he
You
animal
communicate that
handle?
it needs to ingest the potato. It sort of understands that. It tries shoving it in its ear.
I take the potato and toss it on the ground.
I picked the potato back up and put it in my satchel. It's
Go
my
ahead and write down potato.
I have potato.
Potato was added to your
Throwing
inventory.
potato.
The sacred Sarwanian potato.
Here.
The Sahagin seems upset that its potato is taken from it.
Aww.
Does the Sahagin follow me? Can I come after this potato?
It does want that potato, yes.
Oh.
It was told to put that potato in itself. And it
Well,
was
now
not.
you've roped it into servitude to do potato. You
Ah.
should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not gonna.
there. I'm gone.
It's in there. I'm not letting the Sagwagon move.
It's trying.
And guess what? Steering the left.
Stop. Don't just follow me. I start walking off.
Come here. Who wants
Roll
the
a strength
potato?
check.
Who wants the potato?
6.
The music gets so much.
You notice that it gives it a little bit of slack, and it kind of draws back, looking directly at your bag, and it jumps forward. And it falls down onto the ground as you don't even feel it pull in the slightest.
Did it grab the potato?
Nope.
Oh, what did it do?
It slammed itself on the ground,
Failed
trying to jump.
horribly.
It was like,
Oh my god, it really is retarded.
yes!
At this moment, I
It took you
realized
past it trying to put a potato in its ear to figure this out.
You talk to animals on a regular, and this thing has less communication ability.
It does, it really does.
I started to
For
realize
clarification, this thing barely survived a crit to its head with one
This
life.
thing literally is retarded.
that for its safety,
It's missing like
others,
at least a quarter of
it
its
is
brain at this
definitely-
point.
I realized this
To be
Sahagin.
fair, we really did try to help it. We really did try to help
Are you going to
I
explain
mean,
to
I
your
just
viewers
really
why
wanted
this
to
is-
yeah.
slave.
So if you see, I guess me doing this because you can't see anybody else. This is like this is supposed to be out of character. Really bad about it. Yeah.
No, they
Really,
just have
really
really
bad at
itchy
it.
heads.
I thought it was just like a take people.
No,
do
I'm
when
doing
they
my
talk or
Sahagin
something.
impersonation.
Yeah, I was like, or gesturing a potato again.
So-
I don't know.
Potato gesture.
Can we now call that the potato gesture?
The potato
Potato hat.
Like, you had the telescope, and you had the sitting on the head, and now this
the
way.
ear and the.
Gross.
Now,
So-
if you excuse me, I really need to get this thing to get some clothes.
I didn't make it.
No, that's a Hawaiian.
It's the Sagwagon thing.
Oh.
Think of Fishman. Boy, thing.
What are you guys gonna do with it? Just like leave these around? Where
Nice.
did you find it?
I keep him as we killed his masters.
It's a
Where?
snack.
I
Oh.
killed his masters. They abandoned me.
Drama queen.
No, they like legit
I
abandoned
mean, he's a
me.
vampire.
Well,
He
yeah,
has to
you
be-
had to emphasize, I killed the masters.
He has
They
to be emo.
abandoned
He
me.
has to be
So
emo.
you
like
must have
that.
got stuck with this Sahagin.
Yeah, something like that.
Can Fawn steal some water?
Yeah. Here's a fire.
But I mean, it's a beneficial relationship. I keep it from killing itself. It keeps me from eating others.
Wait,
I mean, to be
what?
fair, we asked.
So
Come again? What was that last bit?
You're not there. We're not here. We're not here.
I'm gonna start walking back towards where Kai abandoned me again.
I realized that I see security guards coming after people have complained about me acting out in the park. I asked to come with you to the clothing shop.
I mean, I really don't care.
If you'd like at this point, you can also give more details on your street protest.
Yeah. Yes, my name is Butterfly Earth Muffin. Let's just walk this way. Don't look behind us.
Butterfly Earth Muffin.
I know a great Hawaiian tailor. It's just this way.
Yes, right this way. I'm actually from a land called Far Far Away. I recently came here because I travel. I sell herbs and I make medicines and potions, and I'm half elf, and I speak animal, and I believe that all animals should be free. And when I saw your Sahuagin on a leash, I freaked out because that's wrong.
I mean, it's
But then I
actually not an
realized-
animal either.
I
The
realized
guy who's like metaphorically actually on a leash totally walked off.
wait, I thought I was trying to confuse. Like, who's Sahuagin?
She,
This is metaphorically on a leash.
because she's like, it's a
Demon contract?
Oh,
Different.
so it doesn't
Diff-
actually
no,
have
no.
you
No.
were right.
No, I got you confused. It's a completely different thing. I'm talking about
Ignore
like,
what she just said.
Yeah, just ignore it.
It was
You
a
are
separate-
talking to the owner of the Sahuagin who was on a leash.
Although,
I'm
does
not
that
there.
mean that the Sagwagan is on the leash by someone who is also on a leash?
I mean, you're not anymore. We got you out of there.
I mean, no, not. I mean that I'm also in a contract.
Can we go
Oh,
back
well,
to the
I got
tavern
Where's
now?
your physical leash if it's not metaphorical?
Oh, good point. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Meanwhile.
So, meanwhile, back in the tavern, since that's going on.
So this white stuff, it comes out of animals. You say.
Yeah, that's what milk is.
Okay.
So you notice the guy up there, and he looks at you. And the bartender is strange today. He's got this bleach white hair, very well dressed considered for the tavern. You know, he seems really out of place. Red bow tie, and he goes, "So, you want milk? You want alcohol?
No,
Just the milk.
I don't like the taste of alcohol.
Ow.
I can make something alcoholic that doesn't taste like alcohol. If you prefer.
No, that's a waste of effort.
All right, milk it is. How about for you, sir?
Have you got dwarven ale?
Yes, you have a preferred brand.
Rockies.
Rockies, you've got it. He goes to the back and he comes back out and he hands you a giant mug of dwarven ale and he hands you a mug of milk.
You know what?
10 times.
Can I also get a milk, please?
Absolutely. He walks into the back and a second later he walks out with a mug of milk.
Okay. Milk.
Literally a second later.
Milk.
A second later?
Yes.
1 second later?
Yes. He like steps behind and then he comes back around immediately with the mug of milk.
Milk.
Where the fuck
Wow.
are you?
Is there like a time warp right with he pours milk?
Alright.
It took him just as long to get to the too.
To get to me?
To
No, to get the other
drinks.
ones.
Oh.
He walked back and walked back out with 2 mugs. Then he walked back and walked back out with 1 mug.
That's just the bartender.
Impressive.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Enjoy, fellas.
Gulp.
Go
Gulp.
for milk.
The milk mustache.
It's tasty milk.
That's good.
Very creamy.
Well, it's kind of gross, but okay. Milk's not supposed to be creamy.
Yeah.
This is Sky over
Yes,
here.
it
He is a
is.
milk connoisseur.
It usually has a cream top, a naturally creamy too, and a cream top even.
I'm gonna slide the milk down the bar
Creamy
and
texture.
Yeah.
go to the dwarven
I
ale.
mean, it's thicker than water, but
This is back before pasteurization.
no, yeah, I get that.
After one sip, I'm moved on back to the dwarven
It
ale.
tastes just like you remember it.
Well, you can
Just
if you
as
want to try to
strong
cut a
and
thing too long,
burns
go
at your
get it,
chest
and
in
you go
a
to, like,
brilliant
Whole
way.
Foods, go find
You think
some
you feel another
glass
hair
jars of
sprout
milk
on it?
that has cream top on it. It's fucking delicious. It's really worth it.
You sure you don't want any? Dwarven ale.
I mean, if you want it, sure.
Hands over the dwarven ale.
I will take a drink of it. How does it taste?
How big of a drink do you take?
But a normal sized drink of anything. I'm not flinching on it. I'm not hesitant about drinking it.
Oh, so you're going with that?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you drink it. It doesn't taste the best.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And yeah.
Isn't it the best?
No, it's actually kind of gross.
Give me that.
Alright.
Says the guy who likes milk.
Malt.
It's okay.
We're
It was
adults.
just one of the many things I drink.
So what's your name?
Ka.
Ka.
And you?
Garthos.
Nice to meet you, Garthos.
What do you do in Waterdeep? Ka.
Bartender's just watching you wiping his glass.
Yeah, I just get by, you know? Help people out if they need it. Anything for a dime.
Help people out?
Yeah. Gotta make money somehow. I don't really have a career.
Don't
I'm
really
sorry,
have...
that just made you sound so homeless.
Yep, that's... I'm a homeless man.
Oh, okay. Would by chance would we be able to communicate using Thieves' Cant right now?
No.
No. Okay. No.
Maybe one day.
Okay. So, well, what have you helped people out with before?
Oh, well, I saved this little buddy's life. Those are my
I mean, that's not
mouse.
much. I did 2 earlier.
You saved it by not killing it.
Also, you would notice, if you were thinking about these cats, you would notice that he's not from like...
Ah, okay. I forgot about that part.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Just history my found that I love with these cats.
Okay.
Oh, hey, my God,
Oh.
we have a person, guys.
Hi, person!
Holy shit.
Woohoo!
Would by chance, like we're at this tavern, would the bartender be presenting?
He is not, no.
No. Would anybody else in the bar be presenting?
Are you talking to them?
That would be a perception check to scan out the bar.
I got an 18
Son of a fucking slut.
plus
What?
my passive
I'm
21
just making
total.
sure it's interesting.
Tickles.
I was reading something.
I know. That's
Oh,
why I did it.
well, they left. Well,
Yeah, you notice one guy sitting at the table playing cards, and he seems to have dual wristbands on it.
Which ones are
Dual
those again?
bracelets. Completely spaced.
So what would I would know because I know Thieves' Cant. What are the 2 bands on the wrist? Just make it up. Which one?
Means
Is he
he's
an
guy.
information guy? All right.
We need to retcon that later.
Ka! It was Ka, right?
Yeah.
I just happened to notice I have a friend who plays cards who's in the tavern. Do you want to play a game of cards?
Sure.
Alright, so I take the rest of my dwarven ale and we go and sit down over at the card table. And I turn to the guy who's playing cards and I'm like, it was Frank, right? We met that one time. Frank.
You're close, my friend. It's Kavanaugh, but, you know,
What the fuck?
you almost had it.
Oh, that was great.
So,
This is the
How have
face.
you been?
You know, it's been too long, Calviniv.
Hi.
You know, it's been some time.
He deals you a couple of cards.
I play some
Is
money.
your friend here playing as well?
I think he said he was gonna play a hand. He'll sit in.
What's the game?
3 dragon ante, perhaps. What's he playing?
Sure. He's just generally playing cards.
Regular cards.
So, you know in Thieves' Camp, typically they're not actively...
Right, yeah. But what deck would he be using? Like, is he using a normal deck? 3 dragon ante is the poker deck in D&D.
Yeah, 3 cards.
3 dragon ante.
Basically, what you just told him is that you are in on the job, and your friend here is also in on the job. Whatever he has, he's also interested in the job. That's what you said in Thieves' Camp, because he was like,
Yeah.
"Are you playing?"
Yes.
And
Yes.
you, that
And I was like, my friend here clearly would like to sit in on the game as well. Yeah, I know. That's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we on a heist?
No, we're
You
playing a
don't
game
see
of
It's
cards.
Thieves' Camp. You're playing a game of cards. That's all you know.
No, we're playing a game of cards.
Can you say that in character?
No, I wouldn't have any inclination to say that, so that'll be a out of character thing.
So we sit down to play some cards. I put up enough money for both of our first hand, so that he feels compelled.
Alright, so you put 2 gold pieces in, he's like...
All right.
He deals you out a couple of cards. He sits there, he's like... So, been looking around town recently?
No, I mean that's why you haven't seen me in so long, mate. I've been out at sea. Been doing work for Jackson. You remember Jackson?
Ah, yeah, Jackson's a good fella. He deals out a heart. He's like, good folk. So, what brings you back into town?
Well, I needed a good drink after a long time at sea, and we've been looking for information for odd jobs for good sailors. You know, the type that would know the type like what was Jackson's brother's name? He did a couple jobs. We ran into him recently. Kind of an odd fellow though.
Oh, you must be talking about Toya. Styx Toya. And he drops out a spade.
Yeah. What's the spade one again?
I believe Danger.
Danger. Yeah. We found him to be quite odd too, but we're all looking for for good work, good sailors' work. Plays my hand and has a diamond in it.
Well, no, it doesn't matter what you do. So you toss a bit more money into the pot.
Okay.
That's how you. Your card's not fun. So he goes, bit of sailor's work, huh?
Sailor's wager, perhaps.
Well, I know of this this neat little ship off on the docks, lower levels, only ever operates at night. He tosses down a diamond. He goes, they're always looking to add new cargo to make their trips more worthwhile down to Calimport.
Calimport. Yeah. Interesting, friend. Well, I've run out of money, and it seems like you've gotten the best of us again. It's a pleasure running into you. Pleasure seeing you again, friend.
Oh, anytime.
Shall we? Shall we?
You are very confused because you did not play anything.
Yeah, I'm confused out of character as well, if that helps. Sure.
I liked it.
So, as we're leaving the bar, Garthos explains to you, feel like making some money.
Always.
I
Apparently
don't
there's
see
some...
the connection here.
Where is this coming from?
Feel like robbing a ship.
What?
It's an easy ship to rob. A ship that should be robbed. At least... well, maybe we shouldn't rob it. Maybe we should go check it out. But, that's what I just found us, was a job.
Okay.
I have some friends we should probably meet up with before we go check it out, but...
That was a job.
Oh, yes.
That was a game. One that didn't really make much sense to begin with. But that was okay. So let's go.
It's a dwarven thing you wouldn't understand.
It's absolutely not a dwarven thing.
So on that note, I'm gonna try to meet up with my friends who I knew were in the market.
Alright, so you start making your way over there.
With Ka in tow.
With Ka in tow.
Wait, is Toe, is that the guy that we were playing with? Is it
No.
Who's Toe?
No, his
No,
name
his
was
name is Kavanaugh.
He's saying
Kavanaugh.
he's bringing you along.
in tow. Like,
Oh, I just said caught and Toe. Like, who's Toe?
in tow.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so back at the market.
So back to the market.
It's you, back at the market.
So Kai is sitting there now haggling with Ogre, the guy behind the potion. Huh?
Potion shop?
Potion.
So
Well,
you're
yeah,
now
what
at
kind
a
of
potion shop.
Oh.
You have no current supplies for it, so I definitely recommend getting some if you
Do I have
are interested
only
in potion making.
The 10 gold and the 1 silver.
Basically it'll be. Oh, you do not have enough money.
Right, take out 4 gold from your.
Yep. That's
Right there with you.
Okay, what am I haggling? Has he raised the prices on me or some shit?
They're just pretty much going over back and forth about the value of a specific ether.
I realized that I don't
Like,
have the
He's
money
saying
for
it's
this.
really durable. You're saying
So-
there's no way that thing would survive being dropped
What
from
is,
an
what,
inch.
what is that animal's name?
The Swahaglin.
The Hwagin.
The Swahagan.
The toboggan.
I speak
You're
to-
trying to stop it from licking the glass.
Yeah. And I tell it in Swahagan, which means just grab me anything. Tell it to steal
To steal stuff for him.
walk around the store.
He doesn't actually speak his own language anymore.
He gets the gist.
That's
Yeah,
the
he
thing.
does.
He typically doesn't.
Gary's smiling too much.
And you don't even realize that I killed the Swagan. Nobody knows that the Swagan is stealing besides me and the Swagan.
Because nobody else speaks Swagan. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Including the
No one
Swagan.
is speaking actual Swagan here.
She is.
No.
She's speaking a language she assumes is Swagan, and the Swagan that doesn't even speak Swagan is understanding it somehow.
But she has commune with animals.
It's not
It's
an
not an
communing
animal.
as
It's
best
a
as
dumb
it can.
humanoid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very mentally screwed up humanoid.
But it's so dumb
Sometimes.
that it's somehow like translating
Somewhat
these
translating.
words.
It's translating, it's understanding your words. The trouble comes with its interpretation of them. Because that part's also pretty damaged. So it's hearing you say, get me a potato, or something like that, but it's interpreting as, shove a potato into your navel cavity. It's hearing the
Practically
words,
the
it's
same
just
thing.
the interpretation.
I don't care
No,
where it
it's
puts the
under
items.
So it definitely heard you say, steal me something. It's got ya.
Okay, cool.
What it means to the Swagan is a mystery.
So this is
So I'm actually not paying attention to Sagwagan because I'm gonna try to buy some potions here too.
Alright. What kind of potions you looking for?
I wanted some cure potions.
Some cure potions?
Minor.
I can find a couple of those. You see me selling for about 25 gold a piece.
All my life savings. And then some.
You said he had 2? You said the word a couple, so I'm assuming you meant 2.
Sure, two.
Damn it, I was hoping for a few, but okay.
The notes start with 2.
Yeah. It's funny
But
how
he
that.
said a couple! I know what words mean!
Do you? Do you? So,
Alright, I'm gonna offer him 40 gold for the 2 of them.
Okay, so he's go over there, he's like, look, I could take this thing and bash it across a wall and the wall would break before the glass.
I could handle that thing with one hand, and I could break it.
Well, yeah, you're
Think I'm
handling it
going
with
to-
one hand.
If you think I'm going to pay the price for this thing, are you kidding? I could drop this thing 2 inches off of my fucking table and it would break.
go on.
How much is the price difference you guys are,
3 gold.
Not paying 3 gold for a piece of glass.
It's economy.
This is fine quality glass.
What about for a piece of glass, but you throw in 2 eye of Phoenix, one for me and one for her?
That is still nowhere near the
I
equivalency.
sell supplies, not ingredients. That's next door.
I don't know, I've never played this game before. What are we doing?
3 gold and a silver.
Look, that thing,
For that
there's no way that thing is heat resistant in any way.
Have we
It's
walked
very
in yet?
resistant.
It's
Yeah, are we-
completely...
Are we here yet?
Yeah, you guys walk
Okay,
in
so
on this.
as we're walking in, I'm gonna be like, by the way, we're gonna bring you in on this thing. Like, what do you do? What's your thing?
Oh, you know.
I mean, besides talking to little rodents.
There's no
It's
way
on
this has
his
been
shoulder.
tempered more than once. Okay,
Uh,
you're still
it
yelling
just-
at your fucking shop.
You know, happen to have magic spells is all.
That's hey, that's pretty cool. I just came from the elemental plane of ice.
It's
Like that's where I was before. We're not in the tavern now. This is
Roll
like
an Arcana check.
we're like walking to
Hello. You're the only person here, my bruh. Welcome.
I meant there's also the 6 of us.
You,
Oh, yeah, I mean,
kind
like,
of impressive. That's what the
we've
devil
kind of
wants.
been
That's what he
talking
gets
into the
to.
void for an hour.
I said the 6
Wow.
of us and the Sabagan.
You know,
I hear
6
it's
of us
cold.
and us
It's
walking.
pretty chilly. You know, I got this really cool
And
spear
Crour.
coming back from it. But
Well, I guess
what
I
specifically?
can
What
count.
information did I get about the boat through the thieves' camp?
Oh, specifically, actually, my original intent is that essentially they were taking stolen items for fencing.
To this boat.
Yeah, because
Right.
good
So
sailors
you
work.
can sell.
Yeah.
So you can sell
It's
your
not good sailors work.
stolen merchandise.
Yeah, essentially, they weren't telling you to rob the ship. They were saying, this is the good ship down here for fencing items, because they take it to Kelm.
Okay.
Also, you can sell all your stolen stuff.
Stole all your stolen
Exactly.
items, yeah.
But only I know this.
How convenient for the rest of us.
Right, totally. Like, I'm totally not gonna let you guys do this.
He actually doesn't have any stolen items either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I am actually going
To
to
be
be
fair,
at
you
the
can also
barbecue
sell
this
non-stolen
weekend. I am
items.
driving
So
for
as
10 hours to
as
San
we walk
Francisco
in,
to
as we
come
walk
here.
in, and I see them haggling over 3 gold, I slammed 3 gold on the table and said, "We have to go back. Let's go. Buy the beaker. We gotta go. We gotta go."
We're not paying
I
$3
paid for it.
for the baker!
He is.
No one is paying. I swipe the gold back off the looking at it. There is no way I am endorsing
Roll a
this.
dexterity check.
You know what?
One
I'm
second,
just gonna
one second.
pocket the potions.
Fucking
You
shit!
knock the beaker off the table and it shatters on the ground.
I told you!
13 to pocket the potions without being seen.
Given all the pandemonium.
I tried.
Wait. I'm gonna turn to my new friend and be like, "Can you like press to digitize
he's
that
got
back
a
into place so we
mouse
can get out of
on his
here?"
shoulder, by the way.
No, but I might
yeah.
You can talk tonight.
be able to make it look like it is. That's not my spell list. There we are. I think I could do a minor illusion if he's done with them. So wait, what am I doing exactly? Just making it look like it's put together?
Do you not have mending?
Yeah, but mending is just like, there's a crack. Now it's gone. Not a
mean-
shattered object put back together.
I mean, if it's basic object, like
No,
that,
yeah, basic object, you can
Yeah.
end
As
that.
long as it's not magical, I think.
Pretty much.
That was a 3.5. If it changed in 5th edition,
No, that's
Yeah,
not
it
actually,
changed.
if it's a larger object, if it's like smaller parts of it, or if it's a smaller broken object, you just mend
You can
it.
mend it.
Alright. He's mending.
Persuasion.
Well, it's fixed again.
What's-
My
It never
point
broke!
stands. My point stands. It was not
9,
worth
10.
3 gold.
Oh. There goes my persuasion.
Oh, fuck, I'll roll a fucking
You can
persuasion.
assist. Gordon, roll with which one of you?
Well, I
have
mean,
better
she's
persuasion?
saying the argument, so
I have, as far persuasion,
You
I'll assist, yeah.
I have a 2.
I have a higher, but I didn't roll for it.
Wait, you have
But
an
you're the
advantage
one
now.
that's speaking, so go ahead.
Yeah, you're the one speaking.
Fucking 19. It's 21.
So what exactly do you tell him?
Told him I was essentially reiterating my point of that was not worth the 3 gold.
Because it broke right in front of them.
I mean, that does quite prove that it was not as resilient as you previously stated.
In fact, you should probably gift us all some stuff so that we don't tell every other shop in this place that it broke on contact.
Now he's thinking with his head.
Roll another persuasion.
I mean,
Do I have advantage, given that we're doing it as a group at this
I
point?
rolled a 21.
And she rolled a 21?
Yeah, sure.
We're in a good position.
17.
Okay, that's much better.
Yep.
That's much
Plus, I don't have any charisma, so... Oh, you know what? I'm intimidating him. It's a threat. We're gonna go tell people, so it's a +3, perhaps? Intimidation?
Sure.
20.
That's first, yeah.
So he's like, "Ugh. Fine. Take the glass. Throw in an extra calming potion.
We'll take it.
Do we have any left?
better. Was
I
that,
took the minor healing potions.
That's true. That's true.
And he only said he had to. It doesn't actually mean he...
So I actually
Well, no, I
wanted
think
to
those are what
grab
I
a
found.
traveling alchemic set. That was actually a thing I wanted to grab. So I want to say that was already on the table, and then we started arguing about the beaker.
Because it's presumably the beaker could be a component of the alchemist set.
Now, what other
Yeah.
tricks is this person selling? Just
Or he's trying to sell me
It's just
bonus
alchemical.
stuff for it.
So we
Waterdeep
still
is a
need
big
scroll
enough city, so
stuff.
There's a lot of specialty shops.
So we still need scroll stuff and clothing.
Because I've got my lab now, but I need like an actual traveling alchemic set so I can start making stuff on the fly again. So I wanted to grab one of those. How much is that going to cost me?
You're in the potion shop and you just got an opportunity. You just got advantage.
Fuck
You
yes!
can ask for stuff
Yes!
Right now.
Are
Free
you're the
equipment.
roguish one, yeah?
Me?
Well, I need-
No.
All of us are roguish.
You
I have no
actually need like
dexterity,
$50 worth
Okay.
of or 50 gold worth
I've
of
got no
stuff
dex,
to
I've got a
make full
negative to
potion.
my freaking
Yeah.
strength and no constitution,
Actual
dude.
levels in
And then
rogue?
literally asked for free.
Or is it only like roguish?
Oh, you're.
He has levels in rogue. He has levels. In
Wait, who has levels in rogue?
You right?
No, I'm a bard. Bard
Oh, shit.
warlock. Remember, Bard of Swords?
Right. He has levels in rogue.
You do? Alright. Do you already have like thieves tools and stuff like
Mhm.
that?
I have thieves tools
Okay, there we go.
specifically. It's like on the list. Thieves tools.
Also, Crour has. Crour is.
I also have brewing supplies because I like booze, which we've like established.
Yes. That's very clear.
Which is why I was so
She
intrigued by this
also-
malt, because I will
she
discover a
wanted
way
to
to make it. I will discover a way to make this malt alcoholic.
Go ahead.
Malcoholic.
Oh, white Russian. It tastes gross.
Gary, she also wanted to steal some supplies to make potions.
Alright, roll dexterity. Or sleight of hand, I should say.
the sleight of hand. It's probably the same.
What is it?
3, but advantage because of all the commotion.
Yeah, sure.
Roll it again. 10 plus. What's your sleight of hand?
It's stealth. They don't have sleight of hand.
No, sleight of hand is right there.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, right above stealth. So 12. She got 12.
You're able to pocket a decent amount of stuff.
Okay, what stuff?
Alchemical supplies. You get your basic necessities.
Potion stuff.
You notice the Sohagen just kind of standing in the middle of the store.
Like I said,
Well, I
guys,
mean, I never
we
let
should
go
leave.
of the leash. I just didn't pay
how
attention
much
to
was
what
the
he
alchemist
doing.
kit?
Oh, he's giving it to us. Just
Great. Let's get out of here.
Leave, so I
Let's-
guess
let's go.
we're going.
Bye.
As you all go to leave, the Sohagen jumps up on the counter and takes the man's hat before running out and throws you the hat.
I take the hat, I smack the Sapagan over the head with it, and then I throw it back at the dude and then
The Sohagen looks confused.
So I am also smacking the Sagwagon over the head. I rolled a 19
Ouch.
reflex to do so. Oh no, not good.
I tell the Sapagan.
That you know better, ish.
I back at the Sapagan, and I tell it in Sapagan to run back in there, grab me something nice, and then run back.
What are you saying to? What?
He tries!
What are you saying to? What did you just tell it to do?
I
It's
don't
just
know.
running against the
I
stage
told,
now.
I told it that it was a bad Sapagan for grabbing that hat. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Who could just on walking, please?
I don't know what the
He has it! It's just running
Also,
backwards.
I am so glad I made a
I
leash.
tell the Sapagan to return the hat and switch it out for something else.
You already
You already threw the hat back.
Okay, we'll just grab something else and then run
The
back.
Sohagen is still on a leash.
This Walker's not going anywhere.
I'm
He
gonna
doesn't have
start
a leash.
walking to I don't know, what shop would I go to for scroll supplies?
Okay, but guys, I met a guy.
Oh, hi guys.
That's nasty.
I also met this other guy, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. I met this guy. His name's Ka, not to be confused with Kai.
Awesome.
So do I? So okay, I'm gonna actually the last
And he's the one that fixed the beaker.
No, yeah, totally. But also, there's also that whole thing with the last Dragonborn I encountered was.
I'm not a dragon.
He's not dragon.
I'm a
Is,
human.
oh, you are? What?
At least I appear to be a human with dragons-like skills.
Oh. Oh. Oh, nice to meet you.
She is kind of racist against dragons, though.
No, well, no.
Really?
I'm not.
Sounds like it.
No, the last
Dragonborn!
The last Dragonborn I encountered like really turned on me and tried to sent the assassin to kill me.
And then there was the dragon that tried to eat you.
I heard.
There was a dragon that tried to eat me.
And you were really against that dragon.
I just want to get eaten. I did not want to get eaten by the dragon. Like, why is that such a hard thing to comprehend?
Deity. You're familiar with that name? Goes by another name. Nero.
This is the background? Is that the sound of people eating or something?
Yeah.
That's
It's
like
like
it's
a
supposed to be like
go big or
Market
go home.
Tavern
Market.
I
sound.
guess, yeah.
If I can find a potion shop.
But
No, I think you left that.
I am kind of a fan of dragons. They're all right.
I mean, I've had very strange encounters with dragons. I think that's up for debate. But long story short, spell gone awry. But I am quite curious. Do I recognize like what he is like beyond like do I recognize that he's
That'll be a
specifically-
knowledge nature.
Okay.
I guess like passive perception.
Shit,
If like the
six.
other people notice other qualities about me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, that's why it's passive. Gordon.
You don't
That's
recognize
what
race.
passive
Roll an
means.
Arcana.
Ooh, yes. Now that's more up my
You're
alley.
not actively trying.
20.
I suppose.
Unnatural.
You can tell that he is a sorcerer. Dragonborn sorcerer. You can tell by the scales it's a common feature.
That's a disgusting sound.
It's
Sounds
the
like
cold.
somebody washing their teeth flushing the toilet.
That's an oddly specific choice.
Are you well aware of this sound?
Have you? Do you know the sound
Someone doing
personally,
what?
Rolo?
Washing their toothbrush in the toilet.
All right, it was like a potion classroom sound, right? It was the best I could come up with on short notice. Now we're in a library, so
Wait, we're in a library?
no, the sounds of it. Anyway, forget that. We're just
The ambiance
Sound!
is secondary.
Sorry, I went to the bathroom. I wasn't sure what happened while I was in the bathroom.
where are we? That's a good
I need to
question.
go get a place.
We just
Go to
walked
replace the
out.
scrolls.
Yeah, you just walked out of the potion.
We just walked out of the alchemic supply shop.
Oh
So,
yeah, she.
as
does.
we're walking
You
out-
need those.
I'm gonna ask him. Do you read sorcerer?
Like, can I read?
Sorcerer. Like, do you read sorcerer? Or
I-
like?
Do
I'm not talking to you.
read
You're up in front.
Arcana?
You're up in front. I'm asking him.
No, me and him were having a conversation.
Like
Yeah.
magic runes?
Sure. Like this.
I don't-
Pulls out level 4 magic scroll.
I don't have the spell read magic, so no.
I can read it.
Unless it's like.
It says spell
written in
scroll
Draconic.
4th.
I can read it.
It's in your writing too.
If
so
it's
it's
written
not
in
meant-
Draconic, then yes. But otherwise.
And you told me that I
Or
couldn't read it
missile.
when it was written down. I don't know why.
But yeah, so the untrained eye just look like a kind of dragon like scales and stuff.
I have no idea what I planned for that.
So how trained in the Arcana are you?
Pretty trained. I am a sorcerer.
I noticed.
Yeah, so I have my
Well.
fair share of spells.
Hello there.
Are you self-taught or did you?
Yeah, I was marked by a dragon, ages ago, and ever since then I've just been able to develop my own magic.
Ages ago? Does that imply a couple of years? Or...
Yeah, like 5 years ago or so, I'd say.
Mm.
Maybe a little more.
A couple hundred more, maybe.
No.
That's why I was like, ages? Ages seems a little specific.
I'm only 19. I say that with a grain of salt.
Old soul.
Alright, I figured.
Wait, 19 in the game or 19 in real
Good.
life?
So-
19 in the game. I'm like 20. 23,
So,
I think, in real life.
I'm
Time
like-
isn't
I'm
real.
25.
Guys, so any of you can read this?
Can I read it?
I can.
Okay.
Okay. Not to mention, we also met this guy at the bar. Played a game of cards with them.
This is a really boring game.
Really intriguing game where I learned, rolls up the scroll, of a place where we can sell fenced goods.
That was
We-
not what happened at all.
We shouldn't have any fence goods.
We don't, but can you read
Are
this?
you talking
Kite.
about the ship down at the docks far end?
Kai automatically looks to Crour just like,
Yeah, you know.
why do you know this?
You know why.
I don't understand any
I am
of
very well
this.
familiar with that.
If he knows, then it's
Okay.
nothing good.
He's a bit.
Well, way to burst my bubble, creepy dude.
He has unblinking gold eyes. You've never seen this thing blink. Ever.
Yeah, he's like pitch black skin, like golden eyes.
That's a description I wish I would have known
So does
earlier.
this shop have any cure
Pitch black
potions?
skin, black hair, golden eyes. Short, 5'3".
Anyway, the
It used to be pitch black everything. back
The,
in day.
Oh yeah, no, it is pitch black.
the scroll
No, not
of
even the
of
eyes.
level the fourth.
Yeah, I
Here,
changed
Kai.
it. I like the
Huh?
Because the ads-
Level 4th scroll to read for you.
Okay.
So does
I grab
this,
it and I read it
shop
using
have any
my.
potions then?
No.
Damn.
I grab the scroll and I
Look
read,
around,
and I
there's
read it
nothing in here
using
for
my
me.
eyes of the runekeeper.
You can tell that it's a scroll of polymorph.
How do I feel about that?
That's a pretty useful one. I don't know.
You are
He
conflicted.
gets
Well, I'll be
why.
taking that back, thank you. What's it do?
Do you have experience with that spell personally?
He's
You
transgender and he has botched a spell
Can't
like
what?
that
You
more
have to
than
be able
once.
to read the scroll to cast
Did
it.
you know it's not permanent?
I don't really cast it. It's still
Oh,
valuable.
As in, like,
it's a scroll.
you cast
So
it
it's
on
like a
yourself
so
to
it's like a
change
temporary
gender.
disguise spell then.
It's still mine.
Yep.
Well,
I'm giving it. I just
I
want
mean,
to know
it's
what it
not
does.
like an illusion. It's
Yeah,
legitimate.
No, it's a
legitimate
legitimate.
turns you
It's a
into.
legitimate polymorph spell.
So what's it do?
It's a temporary transformation spell.
Transforms you into what?
That depends on what you cast it to do.
Does it have limits?
It would have seemed so.
Well-
It would be anything. You won't be able to transform into anything magical.
Do you have any ale you want to trade for it? Good ale, none of your crap.
Any beast whose
I'm
challenge rating is
good.
equal
Thank
to
you.
or less than the target's. So it can't be anything more powerful than you.
Right.
But can it be an inanimate object? Like a baby?
I wouldn't think so.
Any living.
Okay. Yeah,
Gotta clench your butt
questions you
cheeks
gotta
first.
ask. Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, what?
Kai seems really
trade.
upset by that question, and he's just like, no thanks.
What question? I forgot what
For the
question.
trade.
For trading for
Oh.
the polymorph spell for something. He seems very upset by that. Like, no.
Oh, okay. Why are you mad, bro?
Nothing. Is this kind of magic is not something I'm fond of.
So should we get rid of it?
It may be useful at some point.
You could sell it.
That's what I was thinking. Which is
We're
why I
going
wanted to
to
know.
a scroll shop after this.
Let's go to the scroll shop. Maybe trade it for something that we know will be useful. How about some sort of scrying magic, or like let's figure out where the fuck we need to go magic, or some compass magic, or just ideas.
He knows less about magic than I did.
Let's not go into that.
Well,
Sorcery for beginners. I'm not joking. I literally gave him a book like that, where essentially it's just like a preschool book on what sorcery is, because he just would not get it. My character
Not even
couldn't do it.
sorcery, magic. So you're a magician. Yeah.
this is in character, yeah.
Turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a character.
So you're a bard who doesn't know anything about the magic. that
No.
you-
Things changed a lot in the last 3 years.
It's not been 3 years.
Can we get a clear explanation of what the fuck any of that means?
Felt like 3 years to him was really just like a month.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
'cause
been
he
Like
was
a
in the-
time in the hell.
It's been like a month and a
Ah,
half.
okay, so it's a time thing from the hell thing. Got it. I'm up
Right.
to date. Okay.
Planar time is weird. So
Copy. Now I understand what that
Yeah,
means.
Right. You're only gone for about a month and a half.
Oh.
That's what I said. Whoa.
That's actually a pretty high roll.
It sounded. Huh.
22 for what?
roll an insight.
That's a perception. Or
Persuasion.
persuasion.
It's a deception.
I said.
Oh my gosh!
Roll an insight.
Oh my god.
Why? I know he said it.
Hey,
Do
that's
you
a
though?
22.
But do
You're
you?
not
Do
sure.
you know?
It's an 18.
It's not as
You're
high.
like pretty certain you said it, but he also seems
But
pretty
was
confident
it?
you
But,
didn't.
but was it
so,
an Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith?
Or that he said it. He seems pretty confident you didn't, or that he didn't. So you're kind of confused there.
Right.
So to the scroll shop.
Sure. I'm actually gonna go get. Yeah. I'm
Did you
gonna
already
go.
buy your stuff here?
I bought myself an alchemic
Okay.
kit for traveling because I've got my lab. And now I have my beakers that I just feel like throwing against a wall just to prove a point. I didn't have to pay for it. Ha! Is she still following us? Are you like
Yeah.
still following us?
Yeah.
So I think like a character just noticed that. Like I didn't. I just thought of that. So yeah, my character like just noticed that you're still there. Like, are you? Is she harassing you?
Who is she?
I don't know.
No, I mean she's been talking to the Sagwagan a lot.
I'm a healer. I travel from place to place.
Then you could always perhaps give a shot.
Can you
to
heal this?
Wagon.
I pulled down my shirt and there's this
Whoa.
big gaping hole in my chest.
Can like you see through it, like to the other side?
Nearly, except there seems to be an item in the place of it. It's like a black square pyramid upside down.
That's gross, yo.
Did I not notice this in him before
haven't.
before we buried him?
You just noticed the hole in his chest.
He just revealed it right now, apparently.
Oh yeah, I can.
You knew the hole was there. You didn't know that the object was up there before.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
can
wait.
I
fix
mean,
that.
if the hole is there, there's a
Can
good
you
chance I
fix
don't
that?
know that hole.
No, I highly
What?
doubt it.
I said if there's a hole
Like,
there,
that's some,
there's a solid chance I dug
Like,
around.
why did you ask without? Can you fix that? Why'd you ask out of character?
because, well, like, asking in character is like, oh, yeah, I can totally fix that, but out of character, I don't think you can really fix that. That's some serious healing.
So,
Yeah,
but this is where you can come in because you have some alcohol and you're definitely gonna need it because I don't have anything that to put you to sleep.
It actually didn't hit your heart at all. It avoided most of your organs.
Because your
you
heart's so
shall
tiny.
technically be crit.
Can I do like a knowledge? Will it be like a knowledge arcana?
Is this really where we want to do this? You guys don't want to like take it back to the home base to examine
No, it's
the
happening right
giant
here, right now.
black.
Open it up in the middle of
It's
the
happening right the fuck here, right the fuck now.
I mean, I okay.
He just whipped out his hole on the street, so I'm cringing away.
You too can enter the hole.
Okay,
Typically, when people whip out their holes on the street, it's a little more.
so would that be a knowledge?
Fanfare.
Can I do like a knowledge arcana to see what this thing inside of him is?
You can certainly try.
I mean, I didn't mean right now. Guys.
23.
Well, either way, I'm gonna pull it out.
It's
You
foreign.
can find out.
I'm walking.
Does it like is
I
there
can cast
anything
hold
recognizable
person.
whatsoever that I might be able to?
How badly do you need to look at what this thing is? Because he's walking off. He's like not
No,
like.
No, I mean like it doesn't need to be fixed right now. Like I'm still walking. Like
No,
Roll an
wait.
insight.
Shit.
Not on the floor.
No. Come on, be nice to me. Ooh, not bad. 21.
Slade is visibly off-put by it.
Like, how so?
Like, he seems to be avoiding it.
Can I... do I need to roll an knowledge arcana to know why it upset Slade? Because that's...
You're not sure.
I mean you could
It's
cast Slade.
literally mine! Okay, fine. No, in public. We're in public, though. I don't want to talk to. What? How long has that been there?
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. Just the skin around.
No. What is that? I've never seen.
Are we still in
like
the?
that before.
Are we still in the shop? Like,
No,
can
we're
the
like in the
shopkeeper?
street. We're like in the street
now.
So how many other people have seen this giant gaping bloody hole?
No, it's not bleeding.
Too many. That's not bleeding. It's like kind of.
Kai just looks like Kai's just like, whoa, what the fuck? He's totally just like as we're walking, like he's totally just like the fuck.
Does it hurt when you poke it?
Poke it.
That's a great question, actually.
Pokes it.
I don't think I've ever poked it.
No. You don't know what it'll do.
I'm gonna poke it.
I'm wearing gloves. I poke it. I'm wearing
Let a
gloves.
professional handle this.
Only the most professional. High or low?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, almost high.
Gun hurts.
I am
Still
seeing.
tender.
Your fellow, my high dude.
I don't like jab it, but I definitely do touch it.
Speaking of,
Yes, it hurts.
What in the world is this? Is this part of the experiment from?
you suddenly have the desire to not let anyone else touch it.
Put my shirt back on.
By the way, out of
No,
character
you
question.
can't just like not.
What's your
entity
race
touch
again
it.
besides the vampiric thing?
I was human.
Human? Okay.
Were you also, since we're clarifying that, were you once human and now dragonish, or?
I just look human with dragon-like characteristics.
What does that mean? That doesn't look human. Like.
He's
got
not like a
scales.
humanoid.
I got scales, kind of tinted skin.
He
like,
looks like he was human, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got like
He looks
greenish
visibly
tinted skin. I have
So
scales.
closer to human on the human to
Yeah.
dragon scale.
Yeah.
Closer
I
to
have
the spectrum,
reptilian
that's
It
it.
looks more
eyes.
like human with dragon
I
scales,
suddenly remembered it's
lizard-like eyes.
Yeah,
Lizard-like eyes. Okay.
reptilian eyes, scaled.
Does he grow
skin.
hair?
Yeah, I have.
I'm going to the scroll
golden
shop.
brown long hair.
Okay, that's all the dwarf cared about, because if you didn't grow hair, that's why he doesn't trust the vampire.
Oh, I have hair.
I have hair.
But you don't grow any, it's just the same.
Oh, well, that's kind of accurate. Yeah.
And it's creepy. And it's otherworldly.
I mean, I grew it before.
And it's not of
but
this world!
I probably don't grow it anymore.
Repeating
since after
words!
No.
Cells don't really grow on your kind, I'm guessing.
It's complicated.
So are we going home so I can pull this out of you?
No, I'm going to the scroll shop.
Is there?
I have to put my shirt back on.
Because I want to sell this useless level 4 spell scroll.
I mean, it's not useless, but okay.
Actually, it's useless for him. He can't read it. He can't
I
cast
can't read it, and the one person who I know to read it says, you don't want to fuck with that kind of magic. And the last time that person told me not to fuck with that kind of magic, I ran into a hall full of ice mephits.
Is there a 5th edition equivalent of use magic device? Or is that not a thing anymore?
No, you just
It isn't.
now
It-
you just have to attune yourself to certain items.
Okay,
But-
because in use magic device, if you're good at it enough, you can just pretend that you can cast
with
it.
scrolls, you can cast it if you can cast it if you have the abilities to read it.
With 3.5, you didn't even need to do that.
You just need to possess it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and have a high enough use magic device check.
Yeah, I
Less-
go to the
the
scroll
less
shop.
qualified you are, the harder it is for you to pass the check.
Alright, so now we're in the spell scroll shop.
Were we? I was never told that. I mean, I said I was going there.
Well, if you're like, that was like, alright, well, I'm gonna follow.
Well, are we doing anything else that's stopping him from doing that?
Oh no, I was waiting on the DM.
I want to go to the
You go to the
scroll.
scroll shop.
All right,
Scroll keep! I
Go to
need
the
healing scrolls!
I'm gonna grab all the
Do you need healing scrolls?
The party needs healing scrolls.
Do we need healing scrolls?
I
Oh, yeah.
literally create healing potions and choose a healer. And Kai looks offended as you run in saying that. Like,
I'm gonna grab the
Why-
materials
why
for
am I-
the
but I
next
think-
why am I
5
spending
first
money
scrolls.
on perfect supplies then? If we're going to just
No, I should probably grab 10 for the
Why
next
would
10
we
curse
use
scrolls.
You know, redundancies. That's the. New
Then I
choice.
summon
That's
you?
too long a word for my character. You know?
No, or
Just in
sorry,
case?
hex, not curse.
Alright.
Kai looks offended
He's
and
not a
actually.
smart guy, is he?
No.
Kai leaves. Kai walks out. How dare you fucking come in here looking for fucking healing scrolls?
Fine. What kind of scroll? I mean, you said that this. You said we needed to get rid of this thing. So now I'm here
No,
trying to
I
get
said
rid.
it could be useful. I just don't like that kind of magic.
Okay. Well. Then why are we here at this? We need scroll supplies.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
This is all y'all's things. Like I'm.
All right. I'm gonna ask the
So
shopkeep
for
for.
5 days worth, you said?
For the next 10, 10 scrolls to make.
How much are those apiece?
50. Gold.
Alright, so. Bills do. For all of them, 600.
How much is a platinum?
10 gold.
Yeah, I don't even have that much to loan you.
So, it's rough, buddy.
How much is this scroll worth?
Fun, I was poor.
Grabbed it. Ah! I'd say 50 gold.
50 gold? I'll hold on to it for that, thank you.
That's alright, sir. I think I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Suit yourself. Cheapest prices you'll find this side of Waterdeep.
We're in Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's what he said.
This side of...
You're in a certain district.
Oh, okay.
You're in the
So this side of Waterdeep proper.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're in like the docks market area.
Well, for a 4th level scroll,
Oh my god.
that's gonna... That would at least net him...
Hey, watch out.
See, I don't appraise often.
Does anybody have a
Are you
pretty...
saying this in character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a
I
4...
was waiting for it. It's like, oh yeah, it goes. Fuck you then.
I-
We're haggling.
There is no appraise skill. Like, how do you appraise?
That... Well,
Intelligence check.
yeah, but...
Yeah.
There's an ability in my game called Appraise. That gives you...
3.5, there's an appraise.
So it's a 4. To
Insight,
appraise.
perhaps?
Inside
Okay,
is
wait.
a general
50
intelligence
gold seems
check.
alright.
Because insight's wisdom.
So, this
Oh, yeah,
is
it is.
I think
deception.
appraise would be more intelligence.
16. That would at least net him 20 platinum.
Kind of why I was like, no, I'll keep it. Who are you trying to pull here, bub? Uses intimidation.
That's a deception.
Yeah.
What was your rule?
17.
And then, so I was like, who are you trying to pull here, bub? That's why I was trying to keep it. And try the same intimidation thing again, so...
Alright, you don't get advantage this time. You still.
Alright, because it wasn't high enough.
Yeah.
12 plus 3 is 15. And I'm not actually, like, overtly threatening with anything. I'm just being,
Yeah.
agitated at the fact that he tried to just rip me off. And I'm just trying to, like, sell his story.
Alright. What was your rule?
15.
15. So he kind of looks at you. And looks over at you. Fine. 15 flat. Final offer.
Dude.
Alright, I'll take the sale. Puts the scroll back on the table.
Now,
Wait! Will you throw in a couple scrolls for my friend for
now about
brokering
my
the deal?
materials.
That's what I mean. For brokering the deal. He's been quite friendly, hasn't he?
400.
400 gold.
Fuck. 14. No, that's sorry.
I mean, I was just gonna ask him to throw it like the
16.
deal we just made. I was just
For
asking him to throw in a
persuasion.
couple empty blank scrolls for my friend for brokering the deal. Maybe not enough.
So you're offering 400 for it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take my
Deal.
15. And no more level 4 spell scroll.
Damn it.
What scrolls do you have for sale? I'm asking for a friend.
I have polymorph scroll now.
I love it.
What a surprise.
Got a couple of witch bolt, magic missile.
I know both of those spells. Like being able to cast more of them is
It's got a
cool.
fireball spell.
Don't have
Are you? Who are you?
Alright, I also got a fly spell.
A fly, like make someone fly.
No, it summons a little insect.
Yes, it makes you fly. That's why it's called a fly spell.
It summons a little Jeff Goldblum.
What stage of the transformation?
So you said you have fireball. How much does the fireball cost? And come on, let's just cut
I
to
don't
the
know
chase.
if I'd even be able to use it if you're trying to get it for me.
I mean, I'm just window shopping.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can use this because you have to read a certain language apparently. So
I think sorcerers have the ability to read it.
It's like so like the language I was speaking earlier with the card guy is called Thieves' Cant, and it's a language that only thieves and rogues can speak with each other.
right.
And so presumably there's like this arcana.
Well,
magic.
a lot of magical text is written in Draconic or in runes or something else that's obscure. And if it's something else that's obscure or in runes, you typically need the spell read magic to be able to.
Do you have that one?
comprehend
I have Eyes of the Runeseer, so I can read all languages.
it, or something like that. I
I am a
know
nerd.
Draconic, so I know the general magic stuff. And if that one happened to be written in Draconic, which it very well may have, or it might not, I don't know.
Is it written in Draconic, friend?
Yeah.
Can my friend take a look at it?
Sure.
Can you read it?
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can read it. So yeah, this would be useful, I suppose.
Quality scroll?
Yeah, I normally have a spell that's equal of power, but a little different. And one with a lightning bolt, but hey, fireball is just as good. Just fire instead of lightning. Fire's not my main thing. More of a lightning guy myself, but it's still good.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your time, Scroll Thief. Anybody else need
Yeah.
anything here?
Wait, did I just walk off with it then?
No,
Or
no,
did I
no.
give it? Okay. I'm like, are we giving it back? Because
That's you. I'm like, you said that you're not sure you could use it right now.
Well, no, I could use it. It's just I have lightning bolts, so
How much are you charging for it?
By the way, I was wrong. 50 is to buy a level 1 spell, 25 to make. Fuck myself. I also just came back from hell, so you know what? I'll take it.
Look up a level 4 scroll, by the way.
It's let's see.
Did I just get gypped on that price?
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I just pulled the number out my ass. I think you got good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got it really fucking good.
Yeah, you got, what was it, 150 gold essentially?
No, 15 platinum, yeah, 150 gold.
Yeah, I would assume that was a pretty good deal.
For a level 4 spell scroll?
I don't know, I thought it was 100.
I thought, it was going to be something like 1,000.
Look up.
1,000. I mean, the deal's done. We
Yeah.
went through it, and that's what our characters know, so there's that. Like,
Well,
But-
he's also selling the level 4
Yeah,
spell
so
right
now he's selling one. If he tries to sell it to us for like way more, they're like, whoa, you just bought one from us.
would you guys happen to know, and I'm going to quietly ask this to my friend, I'm just going to be like, does he have, what sort of spells does he have protecting the shop?
That would be a,
Detect magic.
is that a cantrip or is that, I don't think I have that.
I do not have detect magic.
That would be a, why didn't I consider that one? That's kind of like everyone needs detect magic when you're a caster. Even when you're not a caster. It's nice to know that something magical. Ay, Dios mío, I don't know.
So, cool. I guess I won't try anything in the magic scroll shop.
Or would I be able to do like an Arcanist check or
What
something?
am I doing?
Arcana check?
I'm
Is
seeing
Kruger with
Sorry,
us?
one sec.
Crour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would he?
Wait, no. Kai, are you with them?
Yeah.
No, fuck you guys for fucking coming to here to buy fucking healing scrolls.
Oh, no, Crour's not with you.
So he's outside?
He's with Kai.
I'm not even giving a healing scroll.
Yeah, we just walked. That's literally the only thing I said walking in. It was just the opening statement.
Yeah, I know. And it was immediate. I was just like, well, fuck you then. And he walked back out.
We're gonna walk out. We got a fireball scroll.
It's 25 gold pieces times the level, times the spell level times the caster level.
Times the spell level, times the caster level. So, 25 for 100. What's the caster level?
Wait, is it times both?
Yes.
Oh.
Times the spell level,
So that's 100 times the caster level.
whatever. Like whose caster level?
Whoever made it.
So
Yeah.
the caster level, which would be at least like
Unless it
what?
was a fireball that was cast at like a 5th level spell or something. That would change
Yeah.
it.
When you're crafting a spell, you get to choose the spell level you're doing. So it's
But-
not. It's the minimum.
Yeah,
unless-
so that'd be like a 7, right?
So 700. So I totally
Yeah.
got gypped. I got 150 gold basically because I got 15 platinum.
Yeah.
Yep. You got fucked.
But I also got a 2 on my thing. I picked that number out my ass. Like-
Yeah. But so now he's trying to sell us one, and he's gonna try to do it at an absorbent price.
Yeah. You could try an argument
Well,
after that.
if he tries to sell you one for 700 gold, you like, fuck no, I just sold you one of equal, like...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
700 was the crafting price. So it's multiply that by 2.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. See?
So, 1400.
Yeah, and I got 150. That's like royally fucked.
I mean, I spent
That's a little
I
bit
spent
more
double
than
on
10%.
my supplies.
And you know
so-
what? I don't. Magic is like my dwarf is like magic.
I spent double
so
on
he
my
looks
supplies.
at it and he looks at it for a second and he thinks about it. He strokes his beard. He has a beard, I guess.
You grew up outside.
He goes,
I spent the first 17 years of my life not knowing what the sun was.
1,000 gold.
My mom told me poison. It was so funny. She actually had this.
You said you had some lightning abilities.
What spell level was that, sir?
I understand your confusion. It is the same spell level, but not all spells are the same demand. I have a much harder time selling a polymorph and finding a polymorph for sale than I do finding a fireball.
Exactly. Rare item.
No, he's saying.
There's less demand.
Fireballs are in high demand and as such are hard to find because everyone's getting fireball spells to use as opposed to
But
sell.
you did say that transmutations are
My
in
appraisal
low
was already
demand, but
shit,
also
though,
low
so-
supply, so that would make them about the same.
No, polymorph spells he has a hard time like selling in general. Like he bought that,
I
they'll
thought you
probably be
said
holding on to it for a
acquire.
while. No, it's just they're not in demand as much. The fireball spell is something that he has a hard time.
Okay, so
getting
that
back.
first intimidation wasn't to be outright hostile. But I was like, you said you do have a lightning spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very acquainted with my lightning.
I don't quite feel like we've been treated well here, friend.
Or are you using my lightning to throw?
No. I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating that I don't feel like I've been treated well. That's all.
After you brought up my light.
I'm just asking if you could.
It sounds like there's some insinuations going on.
I mean,
Just saying.
Look, I'd love to sell it for you for less, but at the same time, I'm probably not going to have this for more than the next 2 days, and I know I could easily sell it for 1,000.
What do you mean I got gypped?
Who are you talking about?
yeah.
Are you all right?
Sogwagon, who's on my right side, by the way.
Why are you talking? He's shown no sign of communication, really.
He's sticking his tongue up his nose.
Is he a good conversationalist? He looks like it.
I need to go get him clothes. I walk out the shop.
All right.
Well, this has been all fun and dandy. I think we're gonna go. Or are you not finished yet?
I don't know how I feel about this, guys.
Well, you got some gold.
Isn't the first rule of trading don't piss off a dwarf with spiked armor?
I don't remember that being written, but it sounds right.
Not when you're in Waterdeep. In Waterdeep.
Yeah, there's like, so just can someone just go get Kruger, please?
Kai Crour are sitting outside. Kai's kind of just like.
Because, like, there's the city guard of
Hey
Waterdeep.
Kai, I have a question.
So it kind of sucks that you get ripped off. That's not illegal. Murder is, and
Yeah, that's
you're in the most
How much
well-equipped
does the
city
scroll
in the
paper
entire
cost?
Faerune.
Huh?
How much does scroll paper usually cost? It's after I left.
I don't know. I usually buy journals. I don't use scrolls. I don't do magic like that.
I'm starting to think the material world has different prices.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are
That's
these
why
other-
my,
You know
my
what?
that,
My
that's why
character- my
my
character
numbers
wouldn't-
were off.
My character wouldn't know heads for tails because he used his appraisal as the appraisal, and then
And I just came back from hell and
You
learned
thought he was
all of
lying.
my
Right,
spell
so,
casting
you know what?
in hell.
retcon. I'm happy with my 15 platinum, and you're like,
His explanation kind of made sense. Like, probably a lot higher than man, yeah.
I mean, it does make very much sense because Fireball is like the most common spell.
Yeah, like, and again, it's the most common spell that people wouldn't be buying to sell later. It's one that people are buying and promptly using.
does using the spell scroll use up the scroll?
In 3
Yes.
5, yes. Okay.
5e is
So
too.
like
Yeah.
when you cast the spell, the scroll's like
The text
Yeah.
disappears just a blank
Oh
piece of
shit!
paper.
Fucking.
And it has no magical properties.
Yeah. That's
which
why he's like,
explains
it's
why
hard
there's
to
a-
find Fireball. Everyone's buying it to use the sumbitch. I can find and buy polymorphs. No one's selling fireballs, really.
See, permanent.
So is there a
polymorphs-
halfling
permanent polymorphs
clothing
are hard to
shop?
find.
Is that what I had?
No,
That's-
you get temporary.
That's
Those are
hard and
usually not
Yeah.
sold. Those
Yeah,
are usually
exactly.
hoarded because those
I
are epic
know.
levels.
I am well fucking aware of
That's
this.
different.
Is there a halfling clothing shop?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got 15 platinum for that 4th level spell scroll.
What?
Yeah.
That. Good, I guess. That's.
No.
Our party doesn't know money.
Well, I guess would I know?
No,
No.
Who
okay.
would know?
nobody.
I mean, would I know?
Crour.
I just said it to both of them standing there.
Crour just kind of looks at you. He doesn't even say anything.
Lovely.
Deep sigh.
Well, I'm quite happy with my 15 platinum. I mean, truthfully, it's like as much as I made in the last voyage with Captain Jackson, so I can't complain too much. It's actually quite a bit of money. Just should have been a lot more money, I guess.
Crour
Alright.
really only cares about money so far as it gets him towards prolifically more killing.
Which
So-
he's been deprived of the entire time he's been with Kai.
Uh-huh.
Hey, so the
Yeah.
the scroll keep in there just did that to me, and that. Wait. So no one in the group would even be able to tell me that that I've been ripped off. This is
No.
such a shitty feeling.
I mean, Crour just doesn't care to tell you that you've been
Yeah,
ripped off.
awesome.
Yeah.
He will be able to help you. He just won't.
He isn't. I never said he was a nice guy. Only to Kai. The rest of you are kind of in between annoyance to active problem.
He made a personal dedication to keep
No, we did fight
Keep
beside
Nero
each other on
alive.
the ice elemental plane, like,
And then
to
failed
keep
it.
you alive a few times from some ice memphits. Just saying, like, did my part in the fighting. That doesn't mean anything in this group, apparently.
What?
No, it means something to most people.
Just not to him. Alright.
Crour,
He's
Crour
mostly just on this mission because of Kai. Otherwise, he wouldn't give a fuck. He'd probably actively be using these dark artifacts for himself. So,
halfling clothing shop.
halfling clothing shop. Yes.
Halfling clothing shop.
So wait, you're going to put him in clothes after all this time?
I realize how demeaning it is to be naked.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
I really am genuinely concerned about you, Nero.
Do you have some stuff that would fit this guy?
So you walk into the shop. It's called the Little Guy.
Are you still? Is the
fucking
health
hate
elf
you.
still following us?
It's owned by a human.
I fucking hate you. It's racist.
That is terrible. I love it.
It's racist.
You see a halfling at the counter. Huh? Yeah. I think we have something that could fit him.
It's just like, why? Why?
Prefer something cheap.
I can imagine. He takes you past all these different
I'm
outfits.
just randomly browsing shelves.
And most of them seem like traditional, like kind of water deep, fashion. You do notice like about a quarter of an aisle is just almost like garden gnome outfits.
Oh my god.
That was weird. The guy who was leading you through the shop really
Trade
didn't
me
seem to
charging
go.
ports. Because I need to plug mine in and charge it, so trade me.
There's no other one to trade.
Yeah, no, he's gotta trade me. He's gotta get off of it and give it to me.
Okay. Seemed to kind of like cringe as he went through that part of the shop. To show you.
I'd rather him look somewhat decent, though.
Give him some form of
He
dignity.
takes you over like this, this whole section. It seems like it had clothes that just about fit him. It's like the bigger halfling clothing.
Shit,
And,
fuck,
it
shit,
doesn't look
sorry.
too bad. It's not super fancy, but it's.
Oop, it is being yanked.
Which do you want?
Is there a way to get it? Try and make it not be an issue.
It looks up at
I
you.
don't want to make you sit through it that day. It's not cool.
I mean, it's fine. Just leave it.
It looks back and it points through the aisle.
Sorry, dude. It got shit.
I move his hand back towards
Sorry.
the direction we were.
Points back through the aisle.
I'm fine.
How much is this one?
What's it look like?
That's a wall, sir.
No, I'm not following the Sagwagon. I'm just pointing at a random fucking outfit. I gave him a shot.
10 gold?
That's outrageous, and you know it.
What?
Let's go 1 silver piece.
Lowest the boss will let me do is 5.
Man, you should probably just go like literally anywhere else.
Can I keep it? Can I
Yeah.
use a keen eye? Can I use a keen eye to find a cheaper outfit real quick?
Not in this
Like
store.
a cheaper looking outfit?
Yeah, you.
What would that be? 'Cause I've been randomly
Perception.
browsing this whole time. Can I roll with advantage because I've been browsing this whole time?
Yes.
Come on, be nicer to me. Nope. Okay. 15?
You've actually noticed that the cheapest outfits seem to be the gnome outfits.
Oh god. Okay, what was the next one? Next one up.
You're like, no.
Because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not walking around with that.
They were labeled as 5 silver apiece.
That's pretty cheap, actually. You might want to not walk past that.
No, we're not gonna. No.
It's a good deal.
We're not supporting that.
Is
We're
there
not
anything
doing
cheap?
this.
It's totally racist.
It's totally racist. We're
Not for the
doing this.
Sagwagon.
We're not doing that to the Sagwagon.
That's culture appropriation.
Okay, without the hats, is there any of the gnome outfits that actually look halfway decent?
Here's a red one.
That doesn't tell me
There's a
anything.
red one.
There's a red one.
Well, I guess without the hat, it does just kind of look like a normal.
Yeah, right? Like, that's something. If you don't get the hat, how bad is the
You might
outfit?
be onto something there.
How bad is
It's not that bad without the hat.
Okay, maybe one that doesn't clash so much, so maybe not a bright red one.
The hat does come included, though.
We'll just throw it
We'll
away.
just throw away the hat. We'll let it chew on it. We'll give it a new chew toy. I don't know. I don't know.
It just like, ooh, I like this. Puts it on anyway. No!
The one time it does the right thing with it.
Potato.
I'd much rather you wear the potato, sweetie.
You know
So,
what?
yeah.
Give me one of the gnome outfits.
And obviously, you know you're not related to sell these, so let's do the silver.
Resell an upsetting amount.
I'm terribly sorry.
Thank you.
Would you like better employment?
When do we all have?
You just totally made a leprechaun noise. Like, I'm sorry, but is that racist of me, guys? I think it's more so racist of the DM who made the leprechaun noise.
That was so great, though. That was so perfect, though.
Oh gosh.
Is it really racist if it's a like leprechaun? Like, why is the like leprechaun racist though? I need air. Holy crap!
Unfortunately, in order to leave for employment, I need to have someone to pay my debt.
How much is that?
Why does it keep saying low battery?
50,000 gold.
Which would be.
I'll make sure to write a favorable review.
Thank
What looks good on green? Blue. I'm gonna grab a blue one.
you. Are you okay?
I'll give him the 5 silver.
Turn around. Like, you know, I think I'll help you. How much is it? That's a lot of fucking money. Good luck, man.
I mean, I had it before.
I'm still really excited about my 15 platinum. I'm thrilled about that lovely, amazing 15 platinum deal.
Alright. So I buy the Sagwagon's clothes, get him put on him, give him the hat, he can do what he wants with it.
You
No,
paid
it
the
should
whole
be.
5 silver.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe it's the.
Poor guy.
Yeah, maybe it's.
So your Sahagin
Do I
actually, you realize he was actually pointing because like as
Oh,
you
people?
pull him around, his finger moves, and you realize he was actively pointing directly at the gnome outfits.
Okay.
Why are you? What's with the gnome and the Swahagwin toboggan?
They're about the same size apparently, and the gnome outfits are cheap.
We're not going to let him wear the hat.
I gave him the hat.
Why did you give him the hat?
So there's a gnome and a hat. I mean, a
Strong belief in
Swahagin
choices.
and
In
a
a
gnome.
gnome hat.
So the Sawagan is in the
This
gnome
is a bad
outfit
song
now.
waiting to happen. Swahagin in a gnome
The
hat.
Sahagin puts the hat on its
Swahagin in a
tail.
gnome
Your
hat.
brain damaged Sawagan is now in a go.
I mean,
It
as
put the
long
hat
as
on
it's
its
not
tail.
gonna hurt him.
It has a gnome hat on its tail.
It on its. This has to be some form of cruelty.
I mean, it's
It put it there.
I mean, to
So
be
wait,
fair, I'm
what-
the one that gave
how
it brain
come this
damage.
healer hasn't tried to heal the brain damage yet?
that's what I'm surprised nobody has asked that. But
I've asked that.
I don't
already
know about-
twice.
Oh, maybe someone should like encourage her to do that a little more clearly. It's her first time playing. She
Where
doesn't.
is
True.
she?
To do
She's running in
what?
the bathroom right now, but
To do what?
encourage the healer to heal the brain damage of the
She does have
Swahagin.
what Lester?
Well, I don't know what
restoration?
healing spell she has, so I don't know if
No,
she can do
but-
it or not.
I don't know either.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
We
But-
should look into it, yeah. Like, if she can heal the hole in that guy's chest, and if she can heal the brain damage, why is it all about your guy? What the fuck happened to you?
What?
I just realized all the, like, permanent damage is your Swahagin and your hole in your fucking
Okay,
chest.
the Sagwagan, I shoved a. Did I shove? Yeah, I shoved a dagger in its head. No, Crour shoved a dagger in its head,
Kurt threw a dagger and it's
dragger.
Yeah, dragger.
and I killed all of his friends
Dagger?
and master.
But then he got some sort of item that let him control Swahagins that have a specific mark, and this
So
is
he
the
has
only
his
one
one
left
Sawagan.
because it was the only one that had that mark that was not killed by Crour.
The only reason Crour didn't was because Crour ended up fucking getting his
Moonlight
spears
Star
all the way
Child.
through the shoulder.
Aha!
Crour dragged
Actually,
him-
you
dragged
can
him
cure
back.
the Sagwagan.
Can you
know what?
cure the Swahagin?
You touch a
brain
creature
We
and
were
damage?
can
just
either-
talking about your character.
Can end either one disease or one condition affecting it.
Brain damage.
The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. But it does specify condition.
including
or
that of
disease.
mental.
It depends how you see it.
Okay, how do I make
Can it heal an ability point?
No.
That's-
Do I just have
That's
to
where
touch
I'm
this
at too,
Sawagan?
yeah.
No.
Well, what
Yes.
healing spells do you have?
If you have an ability point damage, any cure heals it.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's how-
Regenerate, I think, does, or something like that. Then
Some
3.5.
can heal, I believe, damaged, but if it's drained, then that's a different story. That takes a lot more to heal.
Oh.
Although, yeah, if it is just from, like, normal physical damage, it
yeah.
would slowly heal on its own, right?
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. How long has it been? Like,
Couple months.
oh.
But he also keeps using it as like a blood bag for the fact that he's a vampire.
Yeah, he just uses it as
Okay.
a fucking
Over-
fishy blood bank.
Have you ever thought to let it heal? To not further injure it, maybe?
I mean, I tried.
That may... Correction.
It does
I mean,
understand
is
what
the
people
fucking
say about it.
problem.
To be fair,
What
it
the
did
fuck?
have like a month and a half without him around.
No, that's what I'm saying. It does understand language. Remember before, half the time it was just in there. Now it hears what he's saying. It's misinterpreting it, but it hears what he's saying.
Stop draining it, you psycho.
I mean, it's my only food source. Unless you're offering.
Tempted to pull some fuckery there, but no.
Pretty much everyone's reaction so far, by the way. So like, could you not? He's like, unless you're offering, and they're like, I'm not that much emotionally invested in this thing.
No, I'm saying like I could like, yeah, go ahead, and then like totally sabotage that whole scenario and fuck him over. But we're not gonna worry about it.
You know, I had a similar thought the first time he asked me the same thing. And as he points out, it's a lot of emotional investment for a Sahuagin that I can't even pronounce its name.
So at the end, you're just like,
I mean, he originally had a name, but I think we stopped using it.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of this thing is anymore.
Sahuan.
What?
Sahuan.
Sahuan, the walking race joke.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Gordon.
No.
Bad
Too
Gordon.
far, Gordon. Too far.
But he's just calling out what we've been doing the whole time.
You know, he's just he's
Anyway,
finally healing. Now we
so
have a
she,
healer.
yeah,
who can
so
actually
like she
try
can
and
heal him for the physical damage because he was damaged by a dagger, right? Which is like
someone
physical.
take the gnome head off of him first.
It's on his tail. He's fine.
No.
So this is my question: was he always this stupid, or did the damage somehow make him stupider?
No, I
we
made
don't
him
actually
stupid.
know.
Technically, no one knows.
There's
it can't be
obvious-
inferred by how much worse he acted from every other Sahuagin. He took a dagger right to the brain.
We
There's
took the
severe
dagger out.
brain
We
damage.
tried to
He's
deal.
dumb
We
as rocks.
tried to heal
Yeah.
it, but we
Put it
could not.
together. That's my best guess.
Me and the medical, not like a fit magical healer, but like a medical healer, tried to do what we could. We just between the two of us, we could not
I
help
don't
it.
know. Pull one of your magic healing spells out of your ass. And
So yeah, use that
do what you
magic
can.
shit
It
that
might
I
not do
can't
much,
do.
but
I
it
can't
will
do
probably
magic like
help.
that. My magic is all destructive.
Alright. I raise my hand and I slap the Sahuagin as hard as I can.
That's not how you. In my
As you
experience.
raise your hand to the sky, it glows with
I'm
light.
gonna be honest, she does worship an animal god? That very well may be how she heals.
I'm no
Wait a
cleric.
minute, what animal god?
It's an elven animal god.
I hip slap you with the power.
I wrote its
of
name down over
healing.
there, but he's known as the Lone Wolf, is his title.
Fenrir Lastrodale or something like that.
Oh.
If the damage was mental, I would put my hand on your head and it would be more peaceful, but since it was physical damage, I must physically damage you.
Let's pull it.
Physically.
Sure, yeah. So you raise your hand to the sky, as you
you
bring
do-
it through, you notice like the winds of the forest coming off, and she slaps the Sahuagin. And you notice some of the glaze disappear from its eyes a little bit, and the scar kind of heals up a bit more. And it kind of coughs out a little bit, and it coughs out a piece of metal that was in its mouth suddenly.
Oh.
And it's like,
Well, what is that thing? Does anybody
Is it
have
just
any
like
lines?
a obvious piece of scrap metal, or does it look
yeah,
like
it's just a piece of scrap metal.
Can you like look at it? Doesn't Fauna like look at it and she can tell what it is?
Where's your jeweler's loop or whatever?
It's scrap?
Came to town to shop.
Well,
It's just
talk to
a
it.
piece of metal.
It's
I ask it what its name is.
Tag.
Tag?
Like,
I
like
tagged
she's
it.
it, or that's its name.
I tagged this as Sahuagin.
I think tag is its name.
It starts chasing after you.
Ah!
well, I
I'm pretty sure it was.
I got everything
it
I
was just
need.
as stupid in real life, guys. I don't think the shrapnel did much damage. It did a little bit, but he's still just as stupid.
I mean, there's still a lot of intelligence damage up there, so he's a little bit better.
Yeah.
You healed the aspect that you could. There's still more healing.
Yeah.
Just over time, I'm guessing.
more
Unless we
more
have-
little help
Eventually,
over
you
time.
find out he was the leader of the tribe and spoke with a demon.
Oh, that'd be sad.
I mean, would it be
I
sad if
mean,
you brought
he's
it back?
alive and they're all dead.
We healed you.
I ate most of them.
And
There would be some mixed feelings with you.
Yeah.
He's
You
He's
have-
like,
you
I'm
control it
pescatarian.
too,
What do you
though.
want?
You control
I mean, I
it, too.
control him, so like, there would be some mixed feelings that I don't care about anymore.
All right. So what's on our objective list, guys? What's your deal?
I think we got everything we needed.
Well, see, we're all
Well,
part of this crew. This like crew for this Captain Jackson guy. Remember I was mentioning him during the card game?
Wait,
No,
part
but
of a
sure.
crew now? What?
I mentioned him during the card game. Anyway, you know, you like you
You die
gotta
for-
catch on to these things. You know, Mr. Sorcery Fancy Hands. But anyway, it's okay.
A month?
Anyway, we work for this pirate guy, Captain Jackson, or at least I do, and they work with him. We gotta do something about
We
not.
have a mutual objectives.
Yeah, something about a page in a book, a really fancy, magic-y
Yes,
book.
sure. Let's do it at that.
Okay, like a spell book.
Yeah, sure, spell book.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to track down the pages of a spell book.
Mm.
All right. Why?
Because it's a fancy spell book.
That's not a very good reason.
It's worth a lot of money. That's why they got me.
Now you're on to something. All right.
And they have lots of malk.
No,
It's
no,
milk.
no. These will not be things that are being sold.
No. But you know, there's treasures along the way.
Like
Captain
friendship.
Mm.
Captain Jackson has always paid me well, along to help out with the tracking down of the things required for
Can I
the.
roll an insight on him? Because he seems pretty chill, but I'm gonna roll an insight anyway, just to see if
On
he
me?
seems. Yeah, seem like
Okay.
your sketch. Just to see.
He seems pretty chill, but seems sketch.
No, I want to make sure that you aren't sketch.
Oh, I mean, I typically have that. I mean, I'm a homeless man, and I have like reptilian traits. Most people don't like me.
16.
I
don't like
got along with you great.
The
No.
general public does
Despite your
scold
lack
me.
of alcohol.
I'm dead.
I'm not saying I'm worse than you.
I mean, to be fair, first of all, I rolled a 16.
It's not that weird in this
And I
world,
also-
man.
and
And that's what I'd like to
know
point
she's-
out. The reptilian
person
thing,
he's
it's not that
closest
weird
to
in
is
this world.
literally an assassin.
It's strange, but it's not that weird in this world. Undead, twice removed over here.
Dark, whatever the fuck he is, with Crour.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Dark nerd, apparently.
Dude, undead twice removed. I need a
No,
t-shirt.
Kai's just a nerd. He's not a dark nerd.
T-shirt.
He's just a nerd.
Well, no, I think he's pretty dark as well. That one's more apparent than the nerd one, I think.
What?
Yeah. All black.
Oh no, Crour, yes. Kai, no.
Crour is the one that's all black. Kai is.
Oh, I thought you were saying that he was the nerd.
No.
No.
I just imagine like Batman Dexter. That's what I imagine when I imagine Crour, just Batman Dexter.
Like Dexter is in.
Like Dexter, like the serial killer Dexter.
Yeah.
Like Batman without his moral hang-ups about killing people.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, kind of.
That's a terrifying example.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
I don't know. Is
It's
he
like Batman. It's an amalgamation of Batman and Dexter without the moral hang-ups at
Yep,
all.
exactly.
So like Dexter's like, I really want to kill people. Batman's, I'm really good at killing people, and neither of them's, I shouldn't kill people. So it just leads to, I'm really good and I like killing people, so I'll kill people.
Yeah.
Except for that people. Because that people gave him the sandwich.
I'd like to make that list a little longer, just for general comfort.
You know,
Try-
To get on that list, be friends with Kai.
yeah, pretty much.
If Kai says don't kill that one, he'll grumble about it, but he'll listen.
And
Unless
if you
you're
get
an
close
old
enough to Kai-
shopkeep.
No,
He hasn't.
Time out. What about saving Kai's life? That doesn't count. Like helping to save everybody's life in the group. That wouldn't come into his good graces. Keeping
a little bit.
All right.
It's still a long road. Essentially, he still doesn't really like people. The main thing is, the closer you become to Kai, eventually losing you would hurt Kai, and he can't let that happen.
There would be a hesitation there. They'd be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, he'd be like, that would upset Kai, and I don't want to do that. So, you get to live this time. Like,
He was upset about Nero for a completely different reason, though.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
he was upset when Nero died. Nero died.
Well,
That's the whole ego
You
thing,
guys-
though. He doesn't care about Nero. He's just upset that
where are you off to now?
Probably back
Yeah.
to headquarters. It was only recently my first time there. I've been on the
Well,
boat.
I know you all mentioned something about
Yeah.
a ship, but again, I'm hoping no one's carrying stolen merchandise.
Not at the moment.
Excuse me.
None that I want to sell.
Excuse me, that was just my stolen
Not since
merchandise
last
making
night.
some noise.
So, these new
God,
friends
it's that
of
one.
what? So these new friends of ours, are you joining us?
I think that's the plan. The healer, she's cute or whatever.
Yeah, it was cute.
And she
I
helped
mean-
us the Hagen.
I was told I was gonna get paid.
You gotta talk to Captain Jackson about that, but he took me on. And
They're typically this money in our life.
and your press the digit to whatchamacallit is pretty
I
useful.
don't have prestidigitation.
Well, whatever you did that fixed the beaker
that,
thingy-mathop.
that was mending. I also have minor illusions and stuff.
Do you bathe regularly?
That was a rude question.
Sorry, no, out of character. More of a trying to get a feel of what scents are coming
Wait,
from
well,
you.
Out of character though?
I don't necessarily have access to do that regularly, but when I have access to it.
When's the
yes.
last time you bathed?
Oh, let's find out. 3 days.
Okay, that's not too bad.
This is why we got along.
Actually, by medieval standards,
Yeah,
3 days
is
ago,
actually
pretty
really
recent.
good.
I rolled low. I rolled a d12. I was pretty good chance.
Even
to get-
12 days wouldn't have necessarily been unheard of.
Yeah, like 3
I mean,
days is like not bad. Like it's actually.
I have
not
trouble
bad.
remembering.
Pretty
I mean, I guess
clean.
it was earlier today for me because I was literally mandated to by my captain.
That didn't count as a bath.
You just jumped in the ocean. I can smell it on you.
Just clean them every day. It's a gift to everyone else.
Yeah.
A clean dwarf is a happy party. Remember, everyone, always clean your dwarfs.
And don't believe him if he says he already cleaned himself.
Because he did. So, we'll all return back to the base.
Sure.
God, this is the most racist session we've ever had.
We're not being racist against anyone that's actually real, so.
What?
I mean, midgets are a thing, and you kind of fucked with them.
Whoa,
No, halflings.
no,
Halflings
no.
are not midgets.
Yeah.
I'd like to defend Gary on this one. It's a fictional universe, and it allows you to explore elements and themes like racism without overtly being racist.
I
Hold on.
have so.
There can be racism in a story without the person telling the story being racist.
I'd like to point out at no point did I try to paint it like the white guy was the, or I should say the human was
I mean,
the
that-
good
It's
guy.
going too far.
I mean,
You're all going down the rabbit hole that I don't want to be a part of.
No race dynamics in D&D.
there are race dynamics.
That's
Like,
a huge
the
part of
first
D&D.
page,
Yeah.
choose a race.
No comparing them to outside races.
To be
Why
fair-
aren't we all
Since
just
when?
gray, amorphous blobs?
No comparing them to outside races.
To be fair, some.
So does
some
that mean
races
Crour no
thrive
longer
on
speaks
their
North?
racism of other races.
Yeah.
North is not the
Fucking
race.
dirty
North
drows.
is a way of life.
Racism
I've
is
read
a very
Anthem,
strong
man.
thing in D&D.
Fucking dirty drows.
That's kind of fair.
Yeah.
I only say that because he left us behind.
Okay, Durion himself, dirty drows. Well,
My last campaign, we had a drown in the party, and I was like, okay, everyone's okay. You sleep over there, and everyone else was like, whoa, why? I'm like,
She's a fucking drow. I'm not weird for thinking this.
I've been later drow with
Admittedly, you're really not. It's not a racist thing. It's a
It is a racist thing, but it's a normal racist thing.
Time
in
out,
this
time out.
world.
It's a fictional racist thing, which is okay. Fictional racism is okay.
No, it's
Here's why. Here's why. Because
not.
it doesn't really exist, and you're not really hurting anybody. You're hurting an NPC or a fictional character. Which is the point of role playing, is being something you're not. Why is it okay to? Why is it okay to be an evil? Why is it okay to be an evil goddamn
being
sorcerer?
upset.
It's going too far.
Shayon, what we're saying is that it's kind of understandable to be racist against drow because it's one of the only times, even in D&D, where you can say 80% of those people are murderers, thieves, and liars, and be absolutely
But
correct.
morally, it still does not make it fair
no.
to that 20%. So that's why racism is still wrong, even when it's
Yes.
justified.
Though those
That's what I
drow,
believe.
though every time I've played against
Every
drow,
time
I
it's
always
rainbows.
It's
too far.
Never mind. Fine. It's too far. I agree with you on that. It's too far. But
We are being recorded.
This is all on fucking YouTube, dude.
every time I've played a drow and people have been racist against him, essentially the stance I've always taken with it is he's usually
the
not
drow-
too opposed as long as it's a
Hold on,
fearful
let me
one. If it's just a despise thing, then fuck you too, man. But if you're kind of scared of him at first, he's like, I get it.
That, like, white racism where it's out of ignorance, not out of hate, and...
Yeah, because like he's like, okay, almost all recorded history with my encounters have been generally genocidally. I get it.
Well, I mean, look at their religion.
Yeah. Their religion inspires
That's a
them to kill
terrible
everyone.
argument to use when we have very real racism that is centered on just that.
Okay, no, but their religion is very
The
specifically.
books do specifically go to the fact that religion is kill everyone that's not a drow and worship slugs.
Again, not a good example. Those are... Okay, we're done.
I read the Quran and it's not in that
stop.
Quran.
Whoa. Why would?
We're done. We're done. That's
Yeah,
the
we're
end of that.
done.
That's the end of that one.
I
D&D.
love everyone. People are great.
Train wreck. What's the safe word?
We
Pineapples,
do not endorse
chainsaws.
racism.
We do not
Holy
absolutely. This is a discussion of fictional universe where absolutes are a thing. They are not in real life. Clearly.
Okay.
Well, we moved on from that, guys. So,
Yeah.
going back to the fortress, right? That's
Yes,
where we
the
left
fortress.
off.
Hold on. Get some-
Great, because we don't have stolen goods to go sell, right? Totally.
Sure.
Great. Awesome.
Not
I mean-
since yesterday.
I don't have anything to sell.
I mean, I would have taken the scroll, but
I don't have anything except, like, the basic bitch gear, so... Yeah.
You got a mess kit.
Slave, why can't I draw your
That's basic
face?
bitch gear still,
Slave,
though.
why can't I
That's
draw your
basic
face?
So you get into the fortress.
I bring the Sagwag into his room and lock him in.
What?
do you want to see what the forge looks like?
I
Mysterious
just healed
woodsy
you a
lady.
little bit. Stay in your fucking closet.
I mean, it's safer.
Steal? Steal.
What's this about stolen goods?
I take the woodsy half elf to the forge.
And go to my lab to drop
Bet
off
you
all my
bring all the
equipment.
girls here.
What'd you say?
Called you a bitch.
So I go to my lab and I drop off all my equipment.
Alright, here's some. You take her down to the forge, and it's... You walk down like a spirally staircase. As you get down there, you notice it's a really big room. Like stone brick walls all the way up to the top, at least 20, 30 feet up. Massive coal forge right in the center of it.
Do I have a space that I've kind of made my section?
Yeah, over on the side you notice a bunch of weapons and armors
You
and
got like bedding or anything?
assorted battle trophies just kind of piled together, and
We
there's a
sleep
bed
in our
on the side.
armor. Like what? What?
Are we
That's a terrible
outside or
idea,
are we
what?
inside?
There's a stone slab.
Is it like a wall around
What
us?
kind of
no
armor are you
ceiling?
in?
You
Dwarven
don't sleep in
battle
your
rig-
armor, otherwise
Oh.
you'll be fatigued.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
like, if it's like a chain shirt, you could sleep in that. If it's like full plate, you're gonna like hurt yourself.
It's really spiky. I don't actually sleep in it.
But he's still set.
You don't shower in it though.
No, I sleep on the stone slab.
Oh, that's nice.
You get a hay sprinkled on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So do I know that
Dwarven
he went down
mattress.
to the? Do I know that you got taken down? You went with him down there.
Am I down there?
I didn't think I took.
No,
Where
you
did I-
took her.
Oh, where are you at?
Well, I'd probably follow him. 'cause he's
The
like,
first thing you notice as everyone starts going their ways is off to the left when you walk in, you notice a stable with this really cool looking horse.
like how cool looking.
There
What about it is cool?
you go.
Yeah, good catch.
Should I roll like a perception to notice something?
Grab it.
I mean, he's
I mean, you could-
really dark
I-
black.
Okay.
Okay, it's just like a black beauty stallion type
Yeah.
deal. That's nice. I'll go like check out the horse. And
Or no, it's that's right. No, it wasn't black. It was white, right?
Mm.
well, I'm
Which
not
horse are you checking out?
Hers is black. Kai's is Slade's is white.
Yeah. So it's like a more like glossy white coat.
I'm not interested. But
There's a black one over to the other side.
ooh, black horse. I go check it out.
Okay.
That's a really nice looking horse.
Not as
Oh
nice
wait,
as
it's
that.
white.
Fuck that horse.
That's an even nicer looking horse because it's black.
Black horses are.
So you go near it, and as you go near it, it just gives you this look, and you're a little unnerved.
Raise my arm up to pet it. Does it?
As you raise your arm up, you notice its mouth open a bit.
Normal teeth, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
You have completely normal teeth.
Alright. Hey. Oh, animal handling. Oh. Phone.
Well, it kind of closes its teeth back up, but it still kind of pulls its head away.
Just like pet its like neck, I guess. Neck to
It barely lets you.
Alright.
It just kind of tolerates it.
Pretty horse. Alright, then that's it. Just go. Leave. I don't know, wander around if there's no one else around.
Well,
I go back down after.
after I go,
Drop
well,
him off.
I guess at that point I'm coming back up. I'm crossing the courtyard to the library. So if I see you,
Actually, while you're over there, roll a perception check for me.
ooh,
Hey!
You
Nat
guys,
20?
do you do crits on skill checks, or is it just a
Yeah, I do crits on skill checks. So,
Okay.
yeah, you actually definitely smell something almost like it's really foul, almost like rotting.
Oh.
That was the crit.
Where is it coming from?
It's coming from one of the empty rooms,
Rooms?
like along the outer wall.
It's a fortress. It has a bunch of barracks rooms.
I'll go
Yeah.
check out and try to like pinpoint it to which room it's in.
Follow your nose.
After investigation.
All right,
Who do you
as you
taste
follow
this?
it, you follow it to a single room. The door's actually unlocked. And as you open it, you notice that there is a withered elven corpse in it.
oh
the
shit. Do I hear this as I'm in, or did you say this out loud?
The what the fuck is out
It
loud?
actually, it isn't far from your room, so you can roll a...
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. 17.
Would we hear it in the
You're
back?
here.
in the forge? No.
No, not in the slightest.
I
I
kind of.
did yell it.
I kind of peek my.
straight.
They're downstairs. They're like in a dungeon.
I peek. What?
There's a body in here. Rotting, like it's been here for a while.
What?
To your room.
I go to the room.
You see the body of the elven barbarian that you left in charge. But she seems definitely thinner.
And not in charge.
Like how dead does she look? Like how long? How dead does she look?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Guys, she's been traveling with me for a while.
How dead does she look? I've noticed that there are stages to this.
I mean, she literally checked the pulse to find out if the dead guy was dead.
Playing game.
I'm gonna take my friends. No, I mean, how decomposed does she look? How would I roll for that?
I thought you meant by
Investigation.
How long
Like
dead?
about
Skin.
2 weeks or so. But the skin is definitely like more like hollowed out, almost. Like it's like pulled against the.
Where's Crour at?
shrunken.
Did Crour go to back to the room with me, or is he somewhere else?
He's with you.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Because he probably knows more about this kind of.
Bodies?
Yeah.
Um,
He probably knows more about this than me.
yeah, I got nothing to input here.
What happened? Do I see any? Can I investigate for a sign of death? Like what caused this?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Shit. 8, 9, 9.
9.
Shit. It's gross. It's a body. It's gross.
You definitely noticed that there was some trauma to the neck.
Where's he at?
Where are you at?
Where are you?
I mean, I dropped off the Sagwagon, took off his clothes, hid them,
Why?
because he'll eat them otherwise.
Do you still know that? He's been healed.
No, I'm pretty sure.
He's not taking chances.
I already had all my shit from him, so. I totally keep him in the room next to mine. Don't keep him in the same room. Anyway.
You're awful.
I'm smart.
You're abusive.
I went back down to the
Vampire.
foyer.
And so we're still in the.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in the forge?
What are we doing in the forge?
Is the forge outside or inside?
It's beneath the library, which is
Like the worst
amazing-
fucking design ever.
amazing floor plan layout, but it works.
Magic libraries and
This
shit.
is where you guys live?
Yeah, the forge makes it so that the library has heated floors, so in the winter you can still walk on the stone and it doesn't hurt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm down.
I ask you where you sleep. And like,
Right over there.
I
is there a
don't.
bed?
Oh,
on
wait,
the
you're right.
stone.
Never mind.
And then I say, do you guys mind if I crash here for a little bit?
I mean, I have this kink in my neck. If you, you said you were a healer.
Yeah,
if you want to
I could heal that. Maybe I could heal and pull that thing out of his chest, and in exchange, you could give me a corner.
I think we could. I mean,
Come out of
I'm
the
not
forge.
Captain. I'm not Captain Jackson, but I mean, I'm sure they'd be interested to know about your healing abilities. You want to go talk to everybody else about it? I mean,
Alright. Let's go talk to everyone.
So at this point, Crour is looking. Kai's looking at Crour. Like, do you know where Nero's gone to?
I imagine it'd be in his room.
Let's we should definitely talk to him about this. And yeah, we're gonna go hunting for Nero now.
So,
Dun dun dun.
so we're walking out of the forge up the
Alright.
this.
So we're coming out of the library looking
So
for
you
Nero.
run into each other.
Hey guys, butterfly, elemental wind, fire, something like that.
Butterfly Earth Muffin.
Butterfly earth muffin.
Ben.
Would like to assist us on our journeys by
Why is
bestowing a.
that part?
Yeah, yes. In a moment. Have you seen Nero?
She heals people.
Yeah,
No, I have.
Okay. We'll talk in a minute. We need to find.
What's going on? Why are you so
Nero.
freaked out?
We found the corpse of someone who were left in charge of the fortress.
I did.
Oh. Well, that's shitty. Why were you just sneaking about the fortress?
Well, there was a rotting corpse stinking up the place. Apparently, you guys didn't mind.
I mean,
Yeah, it was the corpse.
Fair enough. Yeah, he would.
No! That's just how he lives.
so, yeah. I continue. I head over to Nero's room in search of him. Are you in your room?
No, I went to the foyer.
I continue looking for him because he's not in his room.
Wait, we're all following you, right?
I said this.
Now, how big is this place? Is it gonna be like
I
a
mean, I don't know
Scooby-Doo
where
thing
you
where
are.
we're all walking
Yeah,
through the
pretty
hallways?
much.
I mean, I was just waiting on the DM. Like,
Yeah, so you guys look around and eventually you run into Nero in the foyer.
Nero, a question.
an answer.
It was a young.
Sounded like someone killed Tinkerbell.
That looked like a sheep.
No, it was an elf.
An elf? You killed an elf? You killed an elf?
No, what? No. That wasn't.
You're
That
here
wasn't-
first, folks.
That
Your
wasn't
what?
going to be my question.
Killed the elf.
But how long have you been in here in the fortress?
We all got here the same time.
No. You know what I mean.
My what the fuck was what was the word I was looking for? Right. My perception of time's been kind of off since dying.
Okay, but
Dead twice removed, remember?
yeah,
That
you have
sounds
to have
rough,
known
bud.
like a rough estimate. It was been like 2 weeks, a month. You've been gone a month and a half. So he's running that.
Crit. I mean, I definitely know.
About 2 weeks.
Aren't you guys a while ago said it was 3 years?
About 2 weeks.
He definitely knows that it was about 2 weeks. He couldn't get a little more specific on a trip. Just saying, man.
Fair. 2 weeks and 3 days.
About 2 weeks.
5 hours.
So is that a brand new bag of them?
37 minutes.
Ooh, is those are barbecue?
Yes,
Okay.
these ones are
Okay.
To him, he was gone for 3 years when in actuality he was gone for a matter of months.
To me?
No, to him.
Oh,
Opponent, Kai's
see.
asking how long he's been back.
right. Oh, okay, I see.
How long have you been here in the fortress?
About 2 weeks. Is what
Oh, okay, so
I came out here.
I want some.
come with me really quickly, if you don't mind. And I take him down to the room.
Gross. Never mind.
I mean, I'll follow.
Thank you. Alright, does everyone else follow?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure someone does. Okay, yes, I do.
So you're gonna show me the dead body? Is that your plan?
Yeah. I'm an alchemist, not a detective.
Not my area of expertise either. Do you want to examine the dead body? Healer?
I don't think healing's gonna work.
Yeah, that's dead.
That's
Yep. He's dead.
10 out of 10, best healer ever.
Oh, we do
Let's
without
hire
you.
again.
A necromancer's just
First-
a really late healer.
First compliment.
I'm a healer. I'm not God. I don't resurrect people from the dead.
Yeah.
Yep, that's dead.
fucking shit.
I don't even look there. I can
Well,
smell
damn, guys.
Ugh.
Is she not familiar to you at all? To you? And I gesture to the wounds on her neck. Do you not recall this in any way?
Did you do this? Half vampire man?
Ooh.
Wait, does no one know who this is? Is that what's
So
going
I
on?
totally
No.
recall it?
Yeah.
Did you kill this woman?
Give me a moment, I'll answer.
Ah!
That's not an out of character question. That's an in
Did
character
you
question.
done it?
No, this means if you ask him, did you kill this woman? You're asking, did he really in real life kill a woman? And the answer is, I fucking hope to God no.
No, did your character really kill this woman?
That's different.
Did you
Right,
kill
that's a
this
different
woman?
question than did you kill this woman?
Semantics.
This means I'm stepping out of the game to ask you a question.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm
Question in the
hesitating
game.
because I don't know if I want to tell the truth or not.
I don't know. I'm on.
Interesting. Did you do it, Vampire Man? I mean, kind of looks like it, but I don't want to.
know.
You don't know if we did it?
I mean, I've never died,
If you
but
did it, why did you hide
How
the
about
body
D20?
so poorly? You had
Ooh.
weeks.
Anyone else concerned about that
25 on
No.
insight.
That's a normal thing here?
yeah,
Alright.
this is area of expertise. Just don't prod about it. It's safer. Says the pokey guy.
I rolled a 25 insight.
Yes, I killed her.
Yes, he killed her.
Yes, he killed her.
Dun dun dun. You want a whole person? Anybody now?
You want to elaborate on that more?
Yeah, would you like to clarify that situation?
Because what the fuck?
Yeah. Actually, the dwarf was kind of like.
I bit her neck and drained all of her blood.
This
Um,
hasn't been a habit
That
of
explains
yours
it.
up until this
This
point.
is a victim of a vampire. Crour starts examining the body.
That's just a
course he
16
does.
insight just to make sure what he's saying does seem true.
It's
Okay.
true.
You wanna-
Yeah,
you want a
Crour
whole
starts
per-
doing an
whole
autopsy.
I
I
mean,
mean,
of course he
he's
does.
not really showing any emotion at the moment.
Right, but
He's already sitting there. He just pulls out his kit, pulls on gloves, grabs the
Crour.
scalpel.
Crour, not on the floor, please. Crour, that's what we have the labs for.
Moving it might destroy pieces of it.
Crour. Why didn't you at least tell us?
Crour got one up by
I didn't think it was important.
him, so he's constantly trying to figure out.
What do you mean it's not important? Did she attack you?
Drown over the
Probably not.
Probably. Are you saying you don't remember doing this, but you... What happened? Nero.
I ate her.
But this one is not okay, right?
Right.
That one was cool, this one's not. Just trying to get where we're at here.
Killing people is not okay. Killing people against their...
Will?
We don't
There's not a whole
condone
lot of
non-consensual death.
concerned as to where you were going with that.
Non-consensual death here.
I needed to eat.
Is it consensual if they plead for it?
I mean, technically.
Bringing them to the point where they do that does not count.
This is so morbid.
Necessary rules.
When it comes to him, I have to be extremely specific.
Yeah.
He will find a loophole if Kai is not exceptionally specific.
Absolutely will.
Hey, healer lady.
Yeah.
You have anything that'll get me drunk?
That is... this is not the time or place.
I'm far too sober for this shit. You have anything that'll get me drunk?
I don't have anything that'll get you drunk, but I have this stuff that'll pick you up.
I ain't got fucking liquor,
it's a
but I
wild
do got the
hallucination.
drugs. Oh shit, fuck.
Am I licking a toad?
It's called periwinkle berry. You just crush it up and you can mix it into the tea. Or you can just do what I do, just mix it with some water and just shoot it.
What?
Took most of it. Give me.
You did.
And for about 10 hours, everything will just be
I get
wonderful.
one.
DM, did you hear this? Did you hear this?
Periwinkleberry.
Uh-huh.
Take one. After that, no.
Yeah, and you just I crush it up and you can just mix it with some tea or some water and just shoot it. And for like about 10 hours, everything will be just nice and colorful.
Okay.
Do I hear this?
I use it to get through the forest because you know walking through the forest isn't always easy. It's not always a pre-carved path. Sometimes you gotta trailblaze.
Do I hear all this?
Trailblaze.
Yes.
uh.
I pass around enough for everybody.
I'm gonna say that also
Wait.
counts
Are you saying
So-
for everyone to do?
as
Is this?
Oh, yeah.
Someone just died. I was just asking
Jesse.
for something for me, but I mean,
Okay. It's all obviously it's up to you. I'm just kind of going on what I think, and then.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge nature.
I mean, how much did you guys really care about him if you just let him rot?
her.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know the name of this person.
We just returned back.
Yeah, we've been on the sea for a while. In fact, I've only had a room down that rock in the.
Did they own this house?
Well,
She was left to caretake.
kind of a long story, but
God.
we all got our own spots now.
So are we doing anything about the fact that he did, in fact, murder her?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Wait, the Swin-Up or the
What?
what? Who? He murdered the.
He murdered the
what
half
was it
elf
called?
or the elf.
The elf
The
barbarian.
Yeah.
Swahagan.
No.
Why did
No.
you murder her?
Wait,
The Swahagan's in a room locked.
wait. This guy murdered.
Apparently,
I
we
honestly
just
don't
found
know.
out that this rotting corpse was murdered by him
Well,
a while
it's
ago.
reason.
Like right when he got resurrected from
That
being dead.
doesn't.
Who resurrected
I
him?
woke up,
Yes.
I
She
climbed
did.
out of my grave, and I ate the first thing I found.
Did we bury him outside? That we did.
It wasn't comfortable.
I don't know how we should approach this situation.
Well, I'm gonna not approach
Personally,
him.
I think she was loud, so I'm okay with the trade-off.
I no, we cannot condone this, and this is not you not informing us. You didn't even bury her; you just left her here.
Where I found her.
I found her.
No,
And it
you,
was gross.
you found her dead. I found her alive.
And he then left her where he found her, which put that thing back where it came from.
Oh no!
I left it where it came from.
No!
So help me.
So,
Ah! First and foremost, you're gonna help us bury. You're going to help us bury her.
Help.
I mean, there's a fresh grave outside.
Because he climbed out of one.
Yeah.
Of course, laughter.
I hate you so much.
I'm not the one that buried me.
You
It
pretend.
would be practical.
The dwarf approves of practicality.
You burn the body.
Says the guy without fireball.
I still have fire.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have a giant flaming sphere.
Wasn't she a barbarian?
I have a lot of oil.
Do I know? What would that be? What
Nature lady. What,
Would I-
how do barbarians like getting?
would I know like the cultural thing for that? What would that be? To roll to know what the proper
Religion.
ceremony. Knowledge religion.
Yeah.
I don't have fire.
Burial rites, I suppose.
18.
I'm gonna say she was Uskar.
The proper burial for her technically is to send her off at sea. So.
Hold on, I actually might know the information.
Oh.
So.
no,
Instead of
We'll
making
see.
it up.
I'm gonna say going off the novels, with the Luskan barbarians, it was very much so the pyre sent them out into the water.
So the burning pyre.
Concerning
Flaming.
it's Uthgard going
So
down.
flaming ocean. So actually, you're half right.
So going down
I
towards
was
the
getting to the
intercontinental
arrows
barbarians,
being
the
shot at.
Uthgard, which are split offs. I'm gonna say it'd probably be a pyre.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we'll take like one of the. We'll take
I
one
don't
of
think
the.
we need arrows if we got fire.
I have a
Spellcaster over here.
chromatic orb, which can be an orb of any element, which I can make fire.
Cool.
pretty cool.
Awesome. Great. So that's what we're doing now. Awesome.
I'd like to point out you never thought about what religion he had before you.
Bard, you should play something. Not that would
He
be
wasn't gonna
morbid.
be there long. Am I right?
Okay. Now you make me feel like a jackass. way to make me.
He was renting, he wasn't buying.
What? What happened?
I said, fawn in.
I mean, next time I rent, I'd prefer a place with a door.
To be fair, Kai was dealing with stuff. I don't think Kai actually buried him. I just kind of fucked
Actually,
around.
given everything in the power dynamic, the elf probably was the one that did everything for the burial.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Wow.
The elf was kept around as help.
Fuck. Whoops.
Oh my god!
The
Alchemy.
elf was Sarah's
Alchemy.
character.
She literally dug her own fucking grave.
Oh,
Oh, that's too dark.
no.
Alchemy.
No, that's
Lava
not the
equivalent exchange.
alchemy. That's not that kind of alchemy.
Plus, we're not burying her. We're doing the fire thing.
Right. Right.
Do you even have a religion?
Who cares? What to go? What to
No, test experiments don't really have a religion. What? No, wait, that's not true.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was true then.
That's a lot of.
Theon. Theon did worship something. Don't remember what.
Sure, there are plenty of experiments that work.
Kalimver, I'd say probably.
Sure.
Are you guys just making up words?
Now, Kalimver is the current Faerunian god of death. He's against undead, wants death to be seen as a peaceful transition to the next life.
Yeah. So the undead worshipped.
He's like the most. He's lawful neutral, leaning towards good god of death.
Okay.
Interesting.
There have been
Dia
several.
de los Muertos-esque.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, I probably would have preferred burning.
Shit.
Well, it's not too late.
Well, now you always just climb on the boat.
So let's do the burial thing. Yeah, the
Is Cora still dissecting her on the floor right now?
No, he's got his samples.
Okay.
Would you like to prepare the pyre?
She doesn't have a
Healing.
heart though.
To be
Cleric.
honest, I really don't care. Oh.
You
Cleric.
ate her heart?
And this.
No, Crour has it. He's
Uh-huh.
study it.
Do we have
I want to
some
lecture
sticks
him, but I will
and
probably join him in that later.
When
What's that?
Preparing the burial pyre.
does anyone
First.
have a
I
good-
was going to show you the library.
leaves? Are there any sticks and leaves around
It looks
here?
like we have
Yeah. I'm gonna say you
more
can probably pretty easily
Pressing
find those
matters.
just
Yeah.
on the trees outside and that sort of thing.
Okay, cool. I spend a while collecting the driest sticks and leaves I can find
They're
and
just
throwing it in
so
the
dry.
hole.
Sticky
on top of your
stickers.
body.
Alright. You do so.
I
You
collect
arrange a
all the
nice
Deku
little
sticks.
pyre out for him.
Cool.
For her.
For her.
Then I take a piece of flint and I strike it against the rock.
Wait, we have a sorcerer who's gonna
Yeah, you
light
want to
on
shoot
fire.
it off at a distance.
Yeah.
So you send her off because we
You
literally
put
are
any, like,
right on
magic
the
berries or
docks.
anything around her?
Oh wait, no, that's the one.
We're
Cleric,
a
blessed or
coastal
anything
dock.
like that?
Oh, the
We're a
rings on
coastal
that.
fort.
Might
You can
be
actually
like a
summon berries.
pretty immediate ring.
It's a
Why would I
spell. It's
waste
called Good
berries
Berry.
on a dead body?
Wow.
Fenrir, whatever, must be a very practical god.
Yeah,
What does your god say you should do it for?
Actually, I'm pretty sure Fenrir is the hunter.
According to her god, we should eat the body.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
We believe in giving back to the earth and using every part of the animal, so you take what you can and then
Though I'm not sure
bury
what you could eat on this.
bury it, leave it to nature. Yeah, so like she'll be missed.
Although I
never
totally
knew
took what I
her,
could.
But you know, I could tell in life she had a great smile.
Okay.
So say your piece and then let's set this bitch aflame.
Does the cleric, vampire, smite evil, is that a thing? Like,
I
Would you
remember.
throw
I
it
don't
Potion?
believe so. I think only paladins have.
I remember
smite.
Well, there's, like,
Sololo's
rebukes
character,
and stuff.
unfortunately.
And clerics, I think, still.
so
have-
paladins
Yeah.
would be the one who would be like, whoa, vampire, must kill, right?
I think it's.
I mean, it also
spell
depends on
or a
who they
cantrip.
worship.
Kai feels bad.
Yes,
Kai
but I
found
think
him
it
in the
still
labs.
exists.
Like he knows for a
Oh,
fact
yeah.
that he's not like some. Like he was forced into this shit.
You
Into being
gave
a
me
vampire?
Mm.
But then he was dead.
a great life.
Well, yeah. Now he's back, and I'm have very, very much growing concerns.
Wait, you made him a vampire?
No, we found him there.
Oh, in a lab.
Yes.
Okay, I just presumed it was the same
We
lab as your
Found
lab.
him
No.
like that, okay.
No. They definitely had a part in me dying.
I was not there. I was getting Durian out of a fucking cell. I was not even in the same vicinity.
happens
as
to
No,
him.
yeah, you were when I died.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No,
We
yeah,
were
no,
all
yeah,
facing,
no, yeah, no.
Girls, you're
enemy.
both pretty.
Yeah.
I was still on the
I'm
stairs.
thinking of the orc. That's what it was. I'm thinking of the half orc.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Duran gets captured a lot.
So,
So, let's.
I said my
Fire.
piece. I'm good.
So-
Yeah, we guess we do the pyre
Yep,
then.
you all collect a bunch of twigs and sticks and dried leaves and that sort of thing. Crour adds a bit of oil to it just so that way he doesn't have to stay out there too long.
I love him so much. I love him.
Alright,
Because
said
you also
your
didn't want to
piece,
stay out there very
Gordon
long.
said, Nero said his piece.
Did you fucking apologize?
No. I
No.
said you gave me a great life.
how do I know if it's like a automatic does it or if it's like an attack roll type deal?
It'll usually tell you.
I backhand him, kind of like you don't even
Oh, okay,
realize.
it does say that. Alright, so I guess should I do that now?
Yeah, it's still DC 5. Well, I
You're
mean,
funny.
wait for
You
him
look
to
so
do it.
young that you can play like a teenager.
Nah, I'll
On like a
keep
TV
going.
show.
Do you want to?
Get 25.
Yeah, I know you
I'm
look.
older
like
than you.
Kai's not happy about my piece, apparently.
I smack him.
You try to cause damage?
I smack him.
I have a bag
Not
of
enough
beans
damage to
in
use my
inventory.
Eldritch Claws.
bag of
Because
beans.
that would hurt.
What are you gonna do with those beans?
Are they like magic beans?
Because that'd be 2d8 of damage.
I got them at the same time that I got all my other magic items.
Could be an
Yeah, I have a
outlier.
17.
Huh?
So it could be an outlier.
I'm not trying to
Could
go.
be magical.
Oh, you just scared the crap out of me with your little noises, Momo.
Has everyone done saying their rights?
Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I don't rub this character.
Barty Bard, you're not gonna play
I'm still
anything?
offended on
Any
behalf of
music
the
or anything
character.
for the dead? Okay, no. We're moving on.
Blah.
Crour doesn't. Crour's like, no one wants to hear what I have to say.
No.
Because again, at this point, his literal thought process is, I actually prefer that one, so kind of glad.
Renee, I don't know, is it like, are we pushing off into water?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing? So when it gets to
I'll have you know, I got punished, and mine was the most heartfelt.
when it goes about 80 feet
You didn't even
away.
apologize.
But it was
Yours the
heartfelt.
most heartfelt.
So
you-
I'm
Between
looking.
Didn't
I don't
even
know them.
apologize.
Yeah.
Once it's like 80 feet away, then I'll send the orb out, and that's what is that 10, like 17. So that probably did.
That definitely hit, yes.
All right. Well, let's see.
Big dice very quickly.
Ooh, damn. That's it's like 33 damage.
I want to eat your dice.
Don't.
I think we've eaten enough today.
So the.
Do you want some Tide Pods instead?
They look delicious.
They're much more
Where's-
nutritional.
They kind of. I weird.
They do kind of look like Starburst or something.
They look
Some sort of gummy
delicious.
candy.
Gushers.
Yeah.
They look like they're just meant to be candy.
Oh, I want
They look so yummy.
Oh my gosh.
Don't eat it, man.
But look at it.
So yeah, immediately it combusts and
It's
it's
a-
They're still
begins.
stuck together.
There, see, look at this.
It's a gummy
It's
chromosome.
candy.
It's a gummy
I
chromosome.
did a third level.
Gummy chromosome.
Third level spell.
It's only a first, but I figured, I'm probably not going to do much else today. I might as well do some maximum damage and make sure it burned it all.
So yeah, it ignites hella quickly.
And it goes up in flame at 80 feet, right where you hit it, and it doesn't sail any further, and it starts to sink.
Yeah.
I didn't consider that. Just explode.
Not to mention he oiled it.
Oh gosh. Did we just fuck up this girl's rights?
I did. That was all me. From the bottom of my heart, my bad, guys.
Oh, you apologize more than I did.
Wow.
What's that
It's not
movie
wrong.
where they do
You're a
that?
fucking asshole.
With the cop.
You're a jackass.
He's going through changes right now.
I love,
Thought you meant
I
with the
love
burning
the
rights.
fact that the entire reason is, fucking, I'm not doing much
There's like a
else
comedy
today.
movie where they-
Well, like, might as well make sure it does burn efficiently. I didn't think, too much fire is also a thing.
You just sent out a fourth level
Third
or a
level.
third level fireball and a wooden ship covered in
Orb.
oil.
Fire orb,
Fire
elemental orb.
Fireball's fucking huge, man. This is...
Sorry, fire orb.
I don't know. Like a
Realistically,
ball
this is like a
size.
poke. Yeah, that's what.
I don't know how big it is. I'm guessing.
It's not a fireball, it's a fireball.
I think
Fire
like
orb.
dodgeball sized.
Yeah.
Like if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a elemental orb.
If you can dodge a wrench. I miss her.
A wrench?
The elf? That's obliterated?
One of John's crew.
You can get a special permit to conduct a burial at sea.
To conduct what?
A burial at sea.
Oh.
Whoa, implications of that.
There's not necessarily a limit to the amount of water that you can bless when you bless water. As long as it's like one body of water, you can bless a whole lake.
Really?
In D&D, there is a limit to the amount of...
In D&D maybe, but
In real life, there's not?
Yeah, when you bless water, you can
So,
bless...
like, the Pope could just, like, bless the Dead Sea? If he wanted to?
No, I think the Catholic Church actually finally, like, enough people fucking asked because that they were finally like, here's why you can't. And I think it actually had something to do with, like, the feces in it. Because of all the creatures. Like, that defiled the water so it couldn't be purified.
Well, like, you could attempt, but I...
Yeah, like, essentially,
down on
it
you for doing
immediately, like...
But, like, can you bless an area?
Right, like.
You know, like the rains down in Africa.
No, in real life, I believe, like, in the Catholic religion, and I'm not by no means an expert in this because I was never raised Catholic. Methodist, which is kind of similar, but not exactly the same. I don't think...
Like, is a blessing good for, like, X amount of quarts of water? Like...
No, I think it's like you're supposed to, you bless, like you said, a body of water. I don't think, and I don't think the Pope has ever blessed like any oceans or anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying, because the reason they've given is essentially because there are so many things swimming around in it and they defecate in it that it contaminates it.
Which is why there's, like, if they haven't blessed an ocean, theoretically, feasibly, there's a limit to the largest thing they've blessed.
It is reasonable to assume that people have blessed the ocean in the sense of at a beach, you bless, like, this section of the shore.
For baptisms, yeah. That's a thing.
But the entire ocean?
But, like, anybody could technically bless anything, and it doesn't change any chemical components of the water, so...
Except there's Jesus in it now!
Chemical J!
Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, let's moving on.
Fana, maybe you shouldn't record these so everyone can watch them whenever.
It's not. It's a live thing. It can only be watched.
No,
on
it's not. She's recording it on YouTube.
It's live and...
It used to be live.
Wow.
Now it's just permanently ingrained and literally probably the worst one to have ever been recorded.
I take that as a compliment.
Alright,
So we remembered.
So we fucked up that.
So how about that library?
Says the guy who went kaboom. And you were worried about me and your library.
So now that that's dealt with,
Want
am
to
I
check out
off
the
hook?
forge?
Wait, what?
No, yeah, the forge. Jeez.
What? You were gonna show me the library.
I'm gonna take that as a yes, I am off the hook.
I
No.
need time to process all of this.
As far as
Okay.
I'm concerned.
I need time to think about how we should address this.
Make him sleep outside. Quarantine. At the very least.
Hey man, I do that
I don't
enough.
sleep.
Not you. Him.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't sleep.
Even... Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to be locking the forge.
Do I get a room, guys?
You know,
I just took one.
You
What
can
do you
pick
do at
one.
night?
We have plenty.
Score.
did fix the beaker.
Just not in there. And he points to the big side building.
It's like a
Looks
really
like a
big...
storage unit.
Alright.
And don't damage anything in the library, and don't touch my lab.
Okay, I may have
Don't let this talk
overestimated
log
the
in
amount
out.
of fire I was supposed to put in there, but I don't just do that willy-nilly all over the place.
No, I tell
Just on
everyone that.
doorknobs and...
Don't worry, I tell everyone.
I have yet to just be shooting this at the random. It was designated. It was just more than it was supposed to
How's
be.
did Kruger tell anybody that he did the oil? In the fire?
I mean, he did it in front of everyone. He didn't say anything.
It
But
was apparent.
No, it was oil.
what's the alternative to that? He puts the fucking parent on there.
Yeah.
And we gotta get rid of this as well. Might as well get rid of 2 birds with 1 stone here. No question the parent. Don't ask why I call it a parent. It's just a body that I found, not a parent. Fireball.
Since we're burning bodies.
So,
Best place to hide a body.
Crour,
Where there's already a
You
public
asked
body.
me if I had any stolen items.
can
not
I use,
bodies.
So I know a guy to get correspondence from Captain Jack to see if if he would have any like instructions for us or what we should be doing in the interim.
Contract.
No, that would pretty much be Captain Jackson at this point. It's just.
So I know a guy.
You want to sleep?
Name's Captain Jackson. Yeah, we all know him.
I'm
Yeah, but
Alright, well. Well, how much of the day has gone by at this point?
Probably a good portion of it.
Yeah.
Several hours.
son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, should we
So, Nero,
move on, or should we like call it a night rest, then the next morning, like, just continue on, or what?
Oh right, spells. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it matters for my
so
rage.
yeah, no, I think we should definitely address the situation with
I thought we
Nero.
addressed it.
You seem to be very lacking in your remorse of the situation. And that is definitely concerning for me.
We've been traveling with him.
Crour.
Yeah. And as long as he doesn't kill me.
I forgive you.
I ate it.
Crour has
He normally just leaves it there.
Crour has definitely kept himself in check while traveling with me. Right? Right?
Have I?
You're around.
I've been pretty consistently.
The trail of bodies you haven't noticed.
He's at a steady flow of income.
I rolled a
The dice.
15 for insight
On what?
on Crour.
He seems normal.
God damn it. Okay.
Suddenly being
He's
suspicious of
been-
him isn't going to tell you all about all the things that you didn't already know about.
Right.
I mean, I thought we needed to bury the body. Burn.
We did.
We've definitely done that. I think we overachieved
So we're
that.
solved.
No, we're not.
still
You
murdered
still
someone.
murdered a woman.
I mean, when a hunter murders an antelope and eats it, is that a crime?
You know this is not that same
The antelope would
situation.
probably think so.
You know this is not the same situation, Nero.
I'm not an antelope. Just like to make that very clear to you. I am not an antelope. I'm a dwarf. Dwarf are not food.
Nero, you know that's not the case.
I'm telling you, quarantine. If he's gonna stay in the grounds, we should just. No offense, friend.
I think I spent enough time in the ground.
Not in the ground. I said quarantine.
But there is a nice hole already dug where we could easily quarantine him.
I'm not trying. Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding.
No. Like, put him in a room.
Or hole.
Okay.
I think for now it is wise
Put him in a hole?
to.
That's 2 votes. So far, we got majority.
I mean, this would be the second time Kai voted to put him in a hole.
To be fair, we were trying to be nice about it. We were trying to just not let you just lay around. I mean, what do you want? It was a nice hole.
Yeah.
Gross. I made sure he was dead.
I believe it is wise for everyone's peace of mind, including yours, for you to be in a room to yourself and I believe it's wise for you to be to room to yourself so that no one tries anything, and if this is something that's happening
was
which you're
that?
not seem to having any control over, I'd rather you be somewhere safe.
I haven't been that hungry since. Or before.
But do you know?
What about the whole feeding on the Swahagin? You know,
Presumably, as long as the Swahagin is there to be fed on.
I'm
I'm
do
not
we
getting
have
fed on.
do I have a keys?
That's
Do I have
fucked
keys to
up.
the rooms in the building? Can I lock him
Yeah,
in
I
his room?
could some,
I
yeah.
mean, I might have
Okay.
concerns if one of you guys were getting fed
I'm,
on, and I might do something about
So
it.
yeah, I agree to lock him in his room.
Do you accept those conditions?
Yeah, are you going willingly, or are we gonna like force this?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Nero, you murdered someone.
After being dead.
It's not justification.
Look. It's just overnight. You just gotta put a lock there. Then
Well,
come
you just need
sunrise.
to figure out what to do in the morning.
In 5th edition, is there anything about vampires in the daytime?
I want to
night-
point out there are absolutely cells in this place. We've
I don't
discussed
know if they take
this.
damage or if they're just.
We're letting you have
Like,
your room.
Is that a
They
thing?
do take damage. He's not full vampire though.
Feeding on an individual, that's pretty full vampire to me.
Yeah, he's you're definitely crossing into scarier territory, guys.
He's getting closer. Yes.
Yeah, definitely much more vampire
He's still not
now.
full vampire.
Now. if
So
someone
do you
were to
agree
cast
to these terms,
Resurrect on
Nero?
him, he would then go back to his normal humans.
I actually don't like the idea of being
Yes.
locked up. Again,
Also-
For the evening.
He is
Right
also
now.
partially made by science. He's made through
It's
mixture
just
of alchemy
it's for your as
magic,
much
so-
of your safety as for
Question.
ours.
no, I refuse.
And Kruger's normally bested by a similar
Then
vampire.
the only other compromise I can think of that would make everyone here comfortable is that at least for the evening, you have to go out into the city.
Would it help to
Like you can't
study a
remain
similar
before.
vampire?
Crour sits up. I'll watch him for tonight.
Don't you have to sleep?
Apparently
He
not as much as the
does
rest of
not
us.
sleep nearly as much as the rest of us, I can assure you.
But he still sleeps more than him.
Yes.
And that would be.
He does, but he'd be able to sleep during the day when everyone else is awake.
This is also true.
He prefers night, anyways.
Shmiki?
He's essentially like, I'll just
Sleep.
stay up all night and just sleep while you guys are out.
Fine. Does this compromise work?
I believe I'm fine with that.
So the murderer's watching the other murderer. Fair.
This murderer I have under control. This murderer is on a leash. This one has recently murdered someone I know. At least if this one's doing the murders, I haven't caught on yet.
Crour's just like, yeah, that's where he fucked up. You murdered someone kind of new.
So I'm still gonna be locking the forge at night. Not much has changed there.
I trust
He
Crour.
thinks locks work.
Yeah, that's kind of Crour's. Like, I mean, if I really want to kill you, though, nothing to stop me.
You're still not the one I'm worried about.
Eldritch Blast does double
Well, yeah,
damage
it's like the
against
vampires
not.
I'm worried about, not the actual trained assassin. We're fine with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
we're getting
vampire
back to the
killed my guy.
racism part.
Not
This
the
has nothing to do
assassin
with
whose body
racism.
count is
No,
barely
it is.
triple digits.
You are the
No,
human.
no, no.
You are
The person who
he's
has
Asmer.
logical control
It-
of choice over who
it's
he kills.
vampire
The person who it kills on
is
impulse.
worse than
To be
assassin.
fair, if Crour doesn't kill long enough, he starts getting
that's
that
not a
impulse.
race
That's why he
thing.
tries to
That's
keep
not-
it
the assassin's
in
not a
control
race.
through
Yeah,
through
no,
contracts.
exactly.
He's OCD,
But it's
he's
the
also,
vampire
like,
that's an issue.
has those urges.
That's not so much a race.
So
it's
he
like
needs
a
his killings to be
disease.
perfect, but if he goes too long, they start getting sloppy.
His current contract is to not let anything kill Kai. So I guess that means that anything that tries to kill Kai is instantly fair game, which is dangerous. So, I guess.
It's like, I'm totally not using the loose interpretation of this.
So I guess at this point, because I trust Crour to keep an eye on him. I was really worried about you, and now you've betrayed my trust. I think you.
I think, with all due respect, Vampire Man, I think you should cast Hold Spot. Never mind.
It's not like a permanent thing. It's like for a few seconds.
Oh.
It's a concentration spell. I don't think.
I'm gonna sit here and stare at you.
Hold person.
It's great for like if they're trying to get away and we need time to restrain them or something.
Right.
But it as itself is a very temporary restraint.
I'll be able to take it down.
I'm gonna make this much better, guys. Don't worry. I'm just gonna spend my night, creating a hex spell scroll.
What? Why? Where's that?
Yeah, someone is actually watching right now.
For
For now.
A hex scroll spell.
So I guess while Crour's watching him, I'm gonna head back to bed now because fuck.
I'm gonna go upstairs and start on my hex scroll.
Crour's gonna follow you.
you guys got anything to eat this place?
I mean, yeah, there's like a stocked kitchen and stuff.
I have a decanter of endless water.
Interesting.
That is the ocean. That is not the same thing.
No, I literally have a decanter of endless water.
Oh, well, in that gets different.
Me and Ralph.
Yes, he has a decanter of endless water and still bathes in the ocean.
Also a good point.
You know, I've never thought to just affix it to like a point taller than me.
It's easier to jump in the ocean.
No, clearly the best idea is jump into the sea.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
What is brill bathing?
It's a dwarf thing. You
No, maybe that's why I do spells, because that's how I do bathe. Every morning I just take out this decanter and I go like this, and I just call it a day, armor and all. Just like, that's good enough.
You walk out
That's
every
why I
morning,
smell like
slosh.
wet leather.
Every
Sloshy
morning.
wet leather.
Right.
Oh god, that's so nasty.
Right, just like, you're not allowed to sit at the breakfast table. You sit on the
Anywhere.
floor
Oh, but the
like a
vampire
dog
can sit at the vampire with the gaping hole in his chest can sit at the breakfast table.
I smell fine.
They didn't know he had a hole in his chest.
Yeah, that's gross, by the way. You should let me
So
post
me and
that
Ralph are
again.
gonna go to the kitchen and steal some food.
I mean, you went to bed.
There's a little food
Where
apparently.
you go to
There's
bed?
bread, some cheeses.
Because you
some
betrayed
meats.
me.
The cheeses are a little old.
Trade
They'll get some of
like
the
eating
grain off.
guard.
Ralph.
Hired help.
The meats are pretty well frozen.
Oh, your mouse's name is Ralph.
You guys never even hired her.
We did. We're actually paying her.
Were you guys paying her?
And,
Yes.
Oh.
Oh right. So I almost
She
forgot.
was a paid employee.
So real quick. Side note, forgot that was the first time he cast a major spell.
What's happening?
When Ka cast Chromatic Orb at the pyre, you noticed that he grabbed his mouse
Yeah, my mouse that I have. I have a pet mouse.
and he pointed his mouse, Ralph, at the fire, and you saw energy go down his arms and shoot out of Ralph's mouth.
You fucking shoot fire with a mouse?
I mean, yeah, this is a pretty simple way to put it, but yeah.
No, he should. Technically, what he stated earlier is that he
I
shoots
use
any.
my blood.
Yeah, but immediately all I can think of is using your gaming mouse.
Cheat codes.
Yeah. So yeah,
You have a
Intentional or not
gaming
intentional?
mouse.
What do you mean?
The correlation to the IRL mouse thing.
Oh no, that.
Unintentional.
Yeah.
I have a pet mouse, and I use him to channel my arcane
Have a
magic.
rat.
Oh, he's like your familiar?
No,
No.
he's like a tool, but also my pet. Like most people have like a.
Like,
some
you have
sort
to be holding him in order to channel his magic through him.
Some people have like an amulet to channel their magic. I have my pet mouse.
Okay, Ronald Weasley.
Sorry, I lost service for a moment.
Ronald Weasley had a rat.
Ronald
Right,
Weasley
yeah.
had
Ronald
a
wasn't a rat.
Tomato,
Right.
potato, Alfredo, like.
he had a grown man that would sleep in bed with him. And his
Didn't we all?
Because I'm not fair.
No. Okay. But yeah, when I got marked by the dragon that gave me these powers, I happened to have been holding Ralph here in my hand at the same time, and it just
You're like struck by lightning with a mouse in your ankle. Oh shit! Fuck!
it was a lightning dragon. So yeah, essentially.
Oh
Blue dragon?
no! Childhood trauma.
Bronze, but blue and bronze are both lightning dragons.
Almost fire too.
I heard Momo just screeching from the bathroom.
Yeah, it's starting to unwind.
I don't know.
That's
Okay, that's a really good place to end it with everybody going to bed.
Yeah.
Almost everybody. Crour stayed awake.
You 8 people.
I thought
You
pointed at
fucking
her. I
8
was like, she
people. I'm
definitely
putting
did not.
past her. I mean, for all I know,
Yeah,
she
we
eats
were,
people too. Apparently, her god encourages that.
I don't even know I'm
No.
eating it, believe it or not.
Of course you are. That's why
My
I took the
characters.
phone and walked away from them.
But wait, then how did you use all parts of the buffalo if your character's vegan?
What do you mean?
You feed
Earlier
it to
you
the
said-
creatures that can't eat vegetation.
Well, my wolf family does. I don't need to use all
Wait,
parts
so you
of
were
my
raised wolf, but you're still
Were
vegan
you,
somehow?
in fact, raised by wolves?
I mean,
As a
Corey
wolf, in her
speaking
wolf
family
form.
member.
Yeah, you
yes,
should totally be a
which
carnivore.
confuses
When
me,
I was
but
younger,
Wolf
I had eaten some of my
Yeah.
kills,
Wolf
but
form.
I just didn't like it.
Alright.
It didn't feel right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Something
You
about
got-
it just felt wrong, you know. But I didn't care that they ate it.
Excuse me.
I'm just
I'm
back
a
on that
nerd.
later,
Please
I
don't make me
guess.
say
That is
anything.
what?
So I'll touch back on that later.
Oh no, would you still be my friend if I looked like this?
Bye.
I mean, it looks like you have a second face, but yeah, sure.
So I'll have you know, eating people's
That
not
was fun.
necessarily
Dude,
bad.
it was cool having someone else playing. That
That's-
was dope.
Purely cultural.
Morally,
it is.
Okay, like-
argument.
How is eating people
fun-
worse
fun one.
than killing
Teams Cam
people?
was fun.
Oh yeah. I'm just glad I got a lot of the RP, and so
Hershey.
now we have a solid like
They're
party
both
set up.
bad.
As
We're
an
not
objective
going into the argument there.
View from
I thought that
think
Thieves
it's not
Camp,
as
like,
bad,
scenario was
but
like-
it's still
Yeah.
There
very
is not
bad
a
morally.
moralistic
Spot on.
difference here. It's
Everybody else
bad.
is confused
I
as fuck.
can't
Oh yeah, I
survive
was,
if
I was
don't
so
eat
glad at how
people.
that turned out because no one else knew what was going on. And
Yes, you can, Gordon.
even though I don't like know some of the specifics, I was able
Yes, you
to.
can.
There are other things to eat.
Yeah, like, just make it up.
You're not full vampire.
Yes, you can, Gordon. Yes, you can.
If you were full vampire, then I'd kill you, but you're not. You have room for, being not evil.
Are vampires inherently evil in this world?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
They
biologically,
lose emotion and soul when they go full vampire.
And
He's not quite full
they rely on
vampire.
murdering people to live typically as well, so it's kind of hard to be a vampire and not be evil.
Well, I
Let's
mean,
talk about it.
other
It's not
sessions.
impossible.
Yeah, other sessions have had it like that. In mine, I find it, especially starting looking at all the NPC vampires in D&D, like canon, there doesn't seem to be any good ones. So in my mind, essentially, when you go full undead, you lose your soul as part of the process. So at that point, you are just your intelligent mind given
So-
hunger.
So undead creatures cannot be, like, lawful good then?
No. Not if
Can
they're
I be-
fully undead.
And they can't. So
Like-
completely undead creatures can't be good.
There are some that are in between. Ghosts,
No.
for example, are simply a
There
soul.
could be necromancers that command undead to do good things. So they are still evil, but they're doing good things.
It depends on the type of undead. Not
I
all
think that's
undead
a little
lose their
bit too
soul, I
much far
should say.
into semantics
Yeah.
there.
Because, Shayon, ghosts, for example, are the souls of the people. So ghosts can go either way. It essentially depends on which undead lose their souls. I'm going to say 90% of zombies, probably not. You know, similar to like skeletons, that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
some revenants can definitely hold on to a piece of their
I'm a
soul.
slave.
Ghosts are souls.
I did a
It's,
save while I was doing things.
you know, it depends on the type, but vampires, I'm going to say, are very much so. When they become vampire, their soul is taken to the next life, and they are left behind with their conscious mind and the hunger of blood. So. But I am keeping the idea of half vampires and
Look, I'm just saying.
that sort of thing.
If you hadn't eaten for a month, would you ask for permission when you saw a fucking burger on the ground?
That's not the same thing.
It is the same thing. It's
mean-
exactly the same thing.
It is
Well,
not.
I was starving.
Not exactly
a
the same
burger
thing.
specifically is prepared to eat.
But
That's what a burger is.
She was recently showered.
well,
It's on a bun. It's got cheese.
So was she.
well. Thank you. As almost,
I don't. I mean, no. I wasn't there, but I'm.
I mean, DM just said it.
No. No, there was not.
Any cheese.
She was eating some
She
cheese.
was not seasoned.
Okay, fine. How about a carrot?
A what?
A carrot.
Well,
That's not the same thing.
see, a
It is
burger
the same.
is meat, so that's also part
Closer.
of a dead body. That was a good argument. A carrot is a vegetable.
Okay, you know what? A kebab.
Anyway.
It's food.
There's a kebab just
It's a
sitting there.
kebab.
No.
A
Are we
steak
not reading the
tartare.
morals of which food we're eating now?
Because as far as
So does that mean she had something
in this
jammed
metaphor
through her
Stop.
already?
Stop.
in that metaphor.
At that point, he's justified. She was already dead.
in this,
If we're
I mean,
comparing her
if
to
she
a
was
kebab,
already
she was
dead, yeah, that'd be different.
Okay.
It would be because this,
no,
he
and
didn't
that's
kill
the
her.
thing. Exactly. In this metaphor, theft is the metaphor for me taking her life without her permission.
No, it is not.
Yes.
You killed her.
Pretty straightforward. You did. I mean, you in fact.
But do you think about stealing when you're starving?
You murdered someone.
No, but you typically think about murder.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you.
Stop trying to
Depends on how
rationalize
hungry
your
you are.
murders.
It's really what the human condition would say is it really depends on how hungry you are.
Yeah.
Like, if you have money, you're obviously going to. Oh,
Like that
hey,
one
I'll
family,
pay
they
for
got
this
stuck
right now.
trying to
You
get
don't have
over
money, you'll steal it and I'm like,
the
hey,
organ
man, sorry,
trap.
I was really hungry and pay him back later. Unless you're a bad person.
You murdered her. You can't pay that back.
There's still the
Well,
feeling.
actually,
Yeah,
somebody who's
We
been
have a
back,
cleric now.
no, and somebody who's been back from the dead might disagree with you.
I experience she'll be back in a couple of months.
Well, like for what he experienced, you get sent to like hell or some shit, and like now, like you sent somebody to that fate, and you fucking suck.
You fucking suck.
You fucking suck. Shit.
Yes, I sucked all of her blood.
I'm gonna murder you for that pun.
Well, on that note, I think we can establish that this is pretty much the end. of
Oh,
this.
that was still on? I thought you already shut that off.
No, we have not said goodbye.
Bye bye.
I didn't know that was a requirement.
We
That's
are
Vine's
all
slogan.
very genuinely sorry.
Forgive us.
I'm not
Next
sorry.
time,
Gordon's probably
Gary's
not sorry,
favorite.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, I'll have you know, eating the elf was Gary's decision, not mine.
That
Bye.
was good storytelling.
Well, now you're locked in a closet. Now you've got the creepy Asmer following you everywhere because
We're
Now
not
we
saying
don't-
bye again. Pause before it gets too late.
but we're like a minute away from being at 3:40.
That's not a good thing.
No. End it. End the suffering.
So